Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Forest Podcast. I'm your host, Sean,
And I'm your co-host Zaki.
and today we'll be diving in a lot of interesting topics. Yeah, just sit back and enjoy the show, and may the Force be with you. So, um, first off, as you guys knew or know that our from our last episode, we were called the Vote Podcast. Well, an update on that. We have decided to part ways with Volt Racing from IMSA, and we're going to do like our own. Um, we're going to do our own thing and become independent as an esports team. So that means that we're not subjected to like one manufacturer like Porsche. Um, so with that being said, we are now called Racing Force Esports, and we are going to do a multi-manufacturer kind of thing. So that's really mainly going to be within our GT teams. So we have Racing Force Elite, which is the top tier team, and you got Racing Force Pro team, and you got the Racing Force Academy. Um, right now, as of today, the Racing Force Elite team will be racing with the Lamborghini Huracan GT3, and then the Racing Force Pro team will be racing with the Mercedes AMG GT3 car. Um, as far as that, I think that really might be it with the team updates for now. Do you have anything for the F1 team, Zach?
Yeah. For the F1 team, we had a not incredible outing at Bahrain, unfortunately.
Hmm.
But we're looking forward to the next round in Imola, actually. And
Nice.
so yeah, we're pumped for that. We're hopefully gonna have some good results. I'm still in the championship hunt, so that's good. I DNF'd in the last round, which freaking sucked. So we're still in the championship hunt. So we're excited. Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's an upset for you, isn't it? Because you've been for the last two, I think it may be for the last two weekends, you've actually won
yeah.
your races, haven't you? Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's a
It's a bad feeling from going to winning a race and then like finishing dead last. That it sucks.
yeah. But I feel
Yeah.
like I mean, it's just kind of like part of life. Like every once in a while, everyone needs like a, if you're up high, everybody needs a humbling moment,
Yeah.
to kind of bring them to earth and to balance out everything. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So,
And plus, I was
you
not
know,
humble after my win. So
yeah.
um
Max Verstappen esque.
yeah. And I also want to mention real quick. Apology for the kind of gap in episodes as well. We actually filmed another episode last week, and I want to give a big old shout out to Adobe Premiere for screwing us over. So,
Yeah,
thank you so much for that, Adobe.
yeah, that was crazy. Like,
I so basically what happened is that we filmed it. It was looking good. I was editing it in Adobe Premiere, and then I didn't finish it, but then I went to sleep, and then the next day I woke up to the base footage corrupted, and
mm,
for some reason in Adobe, if the base footage is corrupted, it doesn't save it. Kind of like it uses that same. I don't know how to explain this, but if it's
yeah,
corrupted in your computer, it's corrupted in Adobe, and there's nothing you can do. So yeah, thank you to Adobe for that. I appreciate that
you would
a
think,
lot.
you would think in the year 2023, like we could be able to bypass something like that.
Yeah,
But we're
exactly.
still like we're still dealing with like mishaps of
Yeah,
stuff of that sort. Like nowadays, that's crazy, man.
yeah.
But
Thank you, Adobe.
let me add into the team update real quick. Forgot to say. So, our Super Formula team, we have officially finished our Formula GT, which is like our main league for the Super Formula team. We've officially finished that. Um, I came in P2, so second place of the drivers' championship, um, which I'm definitely very upset about, but it is what it is. Because the year before I was actually the champion, so
Mm-hmm.
or the season before I was a champion, so definitely a humbling moment. But and then our team came in second place also, which is another heartbreaker in the team championship. Shout out to Exo Motorsports for winning the championship, both in drivers and constructors. Those guys definitely deserved it. They've had a great um, they've had a great strategy like all season. You know, at the beginning, I I think I was actually leading the championship, the drivers championship, for the first 5 or 6 races, and then me, I don't know, man. I feel like I had a mental breakdown, and like I was very quick at the beginning of the season, but then like I don't know what happened, man. I guess I fell into like a really bad slump for like after like race 7, and it just really stuck with me for the rest of the season. I just could not recover from it. So tried my best, and there was some upsetting moments, but we're definitely going to come back stronger than ever for the next Formula GT season. I know I sound like Toto Wolff from Mercedes with that we have targets on everybody. No, yeah, we're targeting everybody. So yeah, no, no, we definitely got some tricks up our sleeves for next season. Definitely be on the lookout for that. But the spotlight definitely belongs to Exo Motorsport. Shout out to those guys. So um, I think that's really that's about it for the
Team
team
updates.
update. So
Yeah, but yeah, we're excited. We're still pumped up. So yeah, we're gonna hit the ground running when the season starts back up. Yeah.
yeah,
But in real life motorsport stuff, we had the Bahrain Grand Prix, and
I was boy was I wrong.
me and Sean in the last episode that didn't get released, we definitely did not make we expected Alonso to be on the podium, and we definitely did not make any claims that we would do anything if they didn't. So I just want to
Yeah,
clear that up. We definitely predicted that this would happen. What happened would happen. So
for
I'm just
sure,
saying,
for
I think we
sure.
should get a prize or something for that. So yeah, but
Yeah, or if the government's going to be listening, they're going to think, oh, if these guys can predict that, they're definitely up to something. So Men in Black is going to show up to our doors tonight. No, I'm
they
just
know
playing.
too
I'm just playing.
much. Yeah. The Bahrain Grand Prix. It was actually better than I thought it was gonna be. To be honest with you, I thought it was
Yeah,
gonna be well. The fight for the win was over on lap one.
yeah,
With Max Verstappen taking out like a 1.2 second, 1.2 second gap or something like that. 1.1.
yeah, yeah. It was over from the get go.
Yeah.
Red Bull jumped out. They were strong from the beginning. Um,
They just
uh,
they look so strong, and I'm so pissed off about that. I
yeah.
hate it. The only
They
thing
didn't.
I can take
They
away.
didn't.
Oh, sorry, what was I?
No. You're fine. I was gonna say they didn't miss a beat. Like they didn't miss a
No.
step. Like that's insane. Like they literally like if you watched Red Bull last year, like they look the same. Like it's just like there is nothing that has because didn't they get well? So let me ask this: they were penalized last year because of the 2021 championship where they overspent.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were penalized. So were they affected by that prior to this season now, the 23 season?
I
Because of
believe
the was it the
so.
wind tunnel thing where like
Yeah.
they can't use the wind tunnel,
Yeah.
but they're still fast as heck though.
Yeah. That's the thing that's concerning. Where they've been
It,
penalized.
very
They've had stuff taken away, and they're still 1.1 seconds per lap faster than anyone else, which is
that's very concerning
yeah.
considering. if they were to use that wind tunnel, well, two things: do they even really need the wind tunnel if they're that quick? And then
Yeah.
two, if they did use, even if they weren't to get, if they did not get penalized, like let's just say they had a perfect, in a perfect universe,
Mm.
they did not get penalized and they actually were within the budget, um, and they did use the wind tunnel. So we're potentially talking definitely like half a second to 2 seconds faster. I will definitely believe like if they were to use the wind tunnel, maybe 2 seconds might be a little but be pushing it, but I think they would have been definitely like a second and a half for sure. Because if they're doing a
Mm-hmm.
second now without even using a wind tunnel, and they're still practically got like the same car, then
Yeah. It's
then that's very concerning.
yeah. It's a scary because I don't want it to be like Red Bull domination. To be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
That's really
This
what it's looking like.
the thing George said where he's like, yeah, they've got the season wrapped up. It's like, oh, like George Russell's like one of the most optimistic people on the grid, and when he's saying that, you know,
Yeah,
so
that's tough. That's tough.
and Mercedes, I don't. What happened? I thought
I
they would
don't know,
be
bro.
but to be fair to them, they are closer than they were last year in Bahrain. Because if people don't remember, they were before that last safety car. They were
Mhm.
one minute and 10 seconds off or something like that. So they
Yeah.
were a little bit farther back than they were this year, and they were still Lewis was still fighting the Ferraris. They weren't fighting the because they Red Bull and Ferrari kind of switched places from last year. They weren't fighting the Red
Mhm.
Bulls last year in Bahrain. They were barely fighting Haas basically. So they've
Yeah.
made a little bit of a step up, but I'm concerned with the rate not Ferrari, the rate Red Bull will develop because we know Red Bull will develop in a rate as fast, if not faster, than Mercedes.
Oh
Ferrari
yeah.
probably aren't, to be honest with you. They're
I
not
think
great at developing.
can I make a very can I make I'm already going to start the show with a hot take. So and that's just you guys can call me hot take Sean. Because that's all I always beginning of the show, I'm just going to get right into it. I believe I think it's going to be another year of Ferrari like doing Ferrari stuff like
Oh yeah,
last year. Like
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. I am not optimistic in like Ferrari winning the championship this year. I don't see it happening. I'm just being realistic. That considering the fact that Charles Leclerc, he DNF'd, which is insane. Uh, and then Carlos Sainz, came in P4, which not that bad, but I mean, losing to an Aston Martin, and we're supposed to be Ferrari, like we're supposed to be, fighting Red Bull, not freaking Aston Martin.
Yeah.
You know, it's what what's frightening to me as a Ferrari fan is that I think we're I think the Ferrari team is they I think they're how can I put this? They're closed minded when I say closed minded, I mean like they don't. How did Aston Martin end up ahead of us? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that, like if I'm in Ferraris, if I'm in Maranello, I'm to this day I'm thinking like, how are they ahead of us right now? Like, or how are they this close to us? Because that's kind of scary. Like, because now we got to worry about. I mean, if they are this close, I mean, because you can't sit here and tell me that Fernando Alonso is just that good of a driver. No, they developed that car. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
team developed that car
Yeah. Stroll
as
was
well.
Stroll.
So
Yeah.
and
Stroll
you know what
was
I'm saying?
good.
Like look at Stroll. Like Stroll came in P6, so that just tells you that Aston Martin is doing something right over there. So
Yeah.
the like I said, the frightening thing for Ferrari is that okay, either we are moving ahead, but at a very slow pace, and Aston Martin is moving up super quick. And I know this is just one race. It's just one race. I get it. It's just one race. But I will say this: if Aston Martin does this again, if they do this again, and they're like top five next week, we have a problem.
Yeah.
Ferrari, we officially have a problem, because not only now we have to deal with Mercedes in our rear view, now we have Aston Martin damn near ahead of us now.
Yeah.
Like, and we're in their rear
Yeah,
view. Because like
and
if we finish behind them again,
yeah.
we're in their rear view now, which is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane, bro.
That step up is insane. And also, reliability issues are now starting to already in the first round. Reliability issues are starting to show for Ferrari. I mean, there's a very real possibility that Charles Leclerc might get an engine penalty in Saudi Arabia. A very, very possible situation, because they had to switch out engine components in qualifying for whatever reason. They didn't
Mm-hmm.
clearly state. They just basically said that they wanted to. And then now with this engine failure in the race, what are Ferrari gonna do? Because at some point they have to, like, look at themselves. You know, they keep messing up, and it's gonna eventually catch up to the point where they're gonna be relatively fourth, maybe fifth in the championship.
I mean, if you got teams like Aston Martin who are like, shout out to Aston Martin, everybody at Aston Martin.
Yeah,
If you got teams like that, underdogs that are passing up the big dogs, there's a problem. They're doing something right and we're doing something wrong.
yeah,
And you know, yes, Fernando Alonso does play a huge role in, him being in third place, but at the same time, like, the team built a really good car too, like,
yeah,
over the winter. And so it's like, how are we like behind them right now? Now, again, like I said, it is the first race, so we'll see. We'll see.
yeah,
Moving along though, and still within that race, I will like to say the biggest losers, in my opinion. Well, shout out to Logan Sargent too.
yeah,
Shout out to the Logan. I gotta shout
and
the American out,
Albon as well.
and
Yeah, yeah,
Albon. Yeah,
yeah. Asian brother.
yeah. um, the biggest losers is McLaren for
Oh
sure.
yeah, absolutely.
Uh, that's insane.
Jesus Christ,
I
man.
They better get it together, or
I'm burning my
I think
Lando hoodie.
nah,
Yeah,
they better get together, or Lando's gone, bro. I
yeah,
personally, I mean, Lando, like, why would you want to, unless you really just care about the money and you're like, whatever, I don't really care. Like, but the thing is like, why make it this far just to be like, all right, I just want the money and like not to win. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
A lot of people are weirdly comparing this to
mm,
when Lewis joined Mercedes at the start. But what I will
mhm.
say to that is the reason Lewis joined Mercedes is because he saw that they had potential. Like,
Yeah.
they had a future with like champions. With
Hmm.
McLaren, they have the
I'm. S-
driver lineup to win a championship. They have the head, like the management. Sorry, they have Zach
mhm.
Brown. They have Andreas Sella, who is a very accomplished guy. They know what they're doing, but they can't seem to like get out of this slump. And like you said before, I know it's just the first race, and I know they were horrible in Bahrain last year, and then they ended up getting a podium and blah 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 blah. But
Yeah.
it's never been this bad for McLaren, where they have a reliability issue. What, first 10 laps, something like that, first
Yeah.
15 laps,
Right.
and then they have to
Insane.
pit.
That's insane.
Yeah, and then they have to pit Lando, what, 7 times to refill his airbox. It's it's a horrible situation, and I know for a fact that all the salty Daniel Ricciardo fans are just licking their lips looking
Oh
at this.
yeah. Yeah. They're
Absolutely.
licking their chops right now.
Yeah, bro, it's insane. Like
Yeah, nah.
like I when I first thought like who's gonna nail these new regs, almost everyone, including myself, said McLaren. They're gonna nail these new regs because that's this pace of where they were going. That seemed like they were going to go. But
Yeah.
now it's just they're basically Williams of last year from the first race.
Literally.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
Literally.
Williams beat them. That's insane to me. And Logan Sargent, again, props to him. He matched Lando's lap time in Q1, which is again insane. It's a Williams car who they haven't been good
Hmm.
since what 2017, 2016,
Yeah.
and then now they're already ahead of you. It looks like to
Yeah,
take that
man.
drastic of a step back is just insane.
That's it's very scary.
Yeah.
Very scary. And then uh Alpine with Pierre Gasly going from last place to
Oh yeah.
P9 is an insane drive. Shout out to Gasly. That was definitely a heck of a drive. If it was me, I say he get driver of the day, but I know because Alonso has not seen a podium in God knows how long. Everybody's already on the Alonso train, hype train,
Mm-hmm.
which I personally don't think. I don't know if it's going to last long. I mean, I don't want to be the bear of, or the party pooper, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
But I personally don't think that it will last long. If it does, I will be very impressed, not only with Alonso, but I feel like because everybody is giving Alonso the flowers and praise. I feel like the team should get more. I feel like
Yeah.
really, to be perfectly honest, it should really be the developers of Aston Martin, engineers,
Yeah.
that needs to be getting that praise, because for the simple fact that they have put together a car to even be that competitive is wildly insane. Like,
Yeah.
beyond imagination, that if, like I said, if Aston Martin finishes ahead of us next race, then it's a problem. If they finish us ahead of us again in the third round, yeah, I think it's like to the point where it's like, Houston, we have a problem,
Yeah.
and we might have to hit the red button and go emergency mode as Ferrari. But I don't think, like I said, I'm not even I don't think that that's what is going to happen. But I mean, we shall see, because we did say last time. I'm not gonna lie, I did say last week that this will not happen, but it did. So
Yeah.
that definitely caught me by
No, no, no,
surprise.
no. We said that it would happen. We
Oh yeah,
definitely
yeah,
said
yeah,
it.
yeah,
It would definitely happen. That's what we said.
yeah.
We want that on the
Yeah,
record. We did say that. So,
we did. Yeah, yeah.
no, but I'm
No
gonna make.
shoeies.
I'm in fact with that. I'm actually gonna make another shoey bet. Um. Okay. I'm very confident in this one, and I know you're gonna a little bit be angry about this one, but I
Okay.
will on camera. I will do a shoey if Ferrari win a race this season. I don't think that they're going to
Mm.
win a race this season. I'll be
Whoa!
completely honest with
What?
you.
Really? Are
Yeah,
you
I don't
serious?
think that they are. Solely because, hear me out here. I'm
Oh
gonna get some
man,
angry Italians in the comment section.
for sure, for sure.
But I swear to God, just all right. So, in my opinion, the
Hmm.
reason Ferrari won races last year is because they hit the ground running, and they were immediately the fastest team there, and it
Yeah,
stayed that way for a while. And it, mixed with the Red Bull power unit issues, blah 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 blah, they ended up getting ahead. But throughout that season, it showed that they could not develop a car. Like
hmm,
Mercedes at the end of that season, if it wasn't for Hamilton's DNF in Abu Dhabi, Hamilton would have beat Carlos in the drivers' championship, and they had a decent shot to beat them in the constructors as well.
they did.
Yeah.
They
So
did.
now
It
with this
came down to the
season,
last race, I
yeah,
believe.
exactly. Yeah, it came down. It was only like a 40-point gap at the end there,
Yeah.
and now they obviously with Charles Leclerc's DNF, they might already get an engine penalty. They have reliability issues. They're not the fastest car. They're to be honest, they're kind of in that weird limbo of like, are they? There might be the second fastest car, or they might be the third fastest car, and that's why I don't.
Right.
That's where I think they're gonna. They don't like being in that position. I feel like, and
Yeah.
with Red Bull being so incredibly strong, and with Max Verstappen and Checo Perez actually having a very underrated drive, in my opinion, having he had an
Hmm.
incredible race. I don't see them winning a race. To be honest with you, I know you're a
I'm
Ferrari
not gonna.
fan, and blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, but I don't see them winning a race.
I'm not gonna lie. Not being skeptical to what you're saying, I don't think that that's a bad take at all. Actually, I mean, uh, definitely. I mean, yes, I'm a Ferrari fan, die hard. I love Ferrari, but at the same time, got to be real with ourselves here,
Mm,
and you know, we still have the same problems that we did last. We're still seeing the same problems that we did last season. So it's like, you know, uh, Mercedes doesn't seem to really be um, too worried because with their issue is just downforce. So when the moment comes when it's like, all right, the upgrade one window is now open, all they got to do is just upgrade their downforce.
yeah,
And so um, that's an issue because now that puts them in a stronghold. And with Aston Martin, they're going to have upgrades. So it's like, I mean, we're getting passed up right now, bro. Like I'm not going to lie. We are getting passed up in terms of the engineer part of it. And that's very scary considering that, we have Charles Leclerc, who is by far, I think, is the fastest driver on the grid. I think, if not, then tied with Max Verstappen. And
yeah.
if he's
You're.
slower than Max, if he's slower, then it's by a few tenths. It's not by like something insane. I would say
Yeah,
on average. I would say on
yeah,
average. Now per race, it could be different. Like Max could be like 5 tenths faster than. But I'm just saying on average though. So if
mm,
you, yeah, do the math. So, yeah. So, um, no, yeah, we're from what it looks like, we're getting passed up in terms of development, and that's an issue. So we gotta we gotta we definitely gotta go back to the whiteboard and figure some things out because we thought that by us firing Mattia Binotto was going to be a huge change, but that seems like that's not really it seems like that's not the issue or that's not really the case here
yeah,
because I think the glaring issue is the engineers.
yeah,
And, we're freaking Ferrari for God's sakes. Like we should be able to not, I mean, with the amount of money that we have as a team, like we shouldn't really be worrying about reliability issues. Like we should be on top of that stuff. But hey, that's
yeah.
what we always been known for. So
But yeah,
that's unfortunate.
yeah. Ferrari are always. I think they're living in the past a little bit, to be honest with you.
We
Yeah,
are. You definitely are right about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I really want them because I do really like Charles Leclerc and I do like Carlos Sainz. But
Hmm.
it's just I don't they make that step up, but they can't like it's a weird like they can't make that next step and that next step. They always like make do one step up and then they just sit there. And
Yeah.
then while everyone else is like they start behind, but then they everyone else catches up and passes them, while they're just still staying on that same step. So
Yeah.
it's unfortunate. But yeah,
Can I,
last thing. Wait, sorry, what was it?
no, I was going to say one real quick. So, if I want to ask you a quick question before you go into what you were getting ready to say, if Lando leaves McLaren, where do you think he goes? And I got two
Ooh,
teams I know that would be like that anybody would be like, dang, a that's actually a good, that's I would think that would be a good choice. But
yeah.
I'm gonna wait to see what you say though.
Ooh, I
If Lando leaves McLaren, where
Lando
is he going?
leaves McLaren. Hmm.
Where could he go?
I think, huh? I think Mercedes might be a decent option.
Hmm.
Because Lewis is now what 38, 39, something like
Yeah.
that. So he's getting older. I think that might be a good place. Alonso also is pretty decently old. So Aston,
Well, well,
maybe.
damn it, you hit. Those are both of my teams.
The really?
Yeah, Mercedes and Aston Martin. Damn.
I was just gonna say possibly Red Bull. To be honest, with how
Yeah, Red
cutthroat
Bull.
they are, I
Yeah.
I wouldn't I won't I don't see it as like an outside possibility that they cut Checo out. You know,
I don't
with
think he's going to Red Bull. I think Lando's
set.
nah, nah. I don't think he would go there because I don't
I
think he
think
wants
it's
to sit
oh
under the shadow
oh
of
yeah,
Max.
which that reminds me. Um, it's kind of on topic, but like Alex Albon recently came out with an interview, and he basically people are like weirdly angry about him saying this, which is basically he said that everything within Red Bull is
Hmm.
like catered towards Verstappen, like every single thing within the team.
I mean, it is.
Yeah,
I mean, you
which
can't be.
and he
You're
said
not.
like
No.
it makes sense because it's like he was like in Mercedes it's probably uh what's it catered towards Lewis. In
Lewis Hamilton.
Ferrari
Yeah.
it's probably catered towards Charles Leclerc. In Williams, to be honest, it's probably catered towards Alex himself. So it makes
Hmm.
sense. But then people are getting pissed off because they're like, why would Red Bull do this? Why would Red Bull blah blah blah?
Come
And
on.
and as much
Come
as I
on,
don't really
bro.
like to give Red Bull props, that I mean it's like come on, it's there he's the double world champion and he's like 25. Of course they're gonna
Bro. Right.
he's
Like.
people are looking at him as one of the greatest, possibly one of the greatest drivers of all time. You know,
Right.
it's not like some like incredible sin that they're doing. It's understandable. Like
Love him or
even in like
love him or hate him.
yeah
Like no, love him or hate him. He's definitely. You're definitely right. Love him or hate him. He's definitely like probably one of if he is one of the greatest drivers to ever step foot in F1.
yeah.
Period. So like love him or hate him.
We're also Lewis
Uh,
Hamilton fans, by the way. We need to
no,
preface that.
no, yeah, I'm a little, yeah, 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 yeah. Definitely, Lewis Hamilton's my favorite driver. Definitely, I think Lewis has. We're good. We'll get into that a little later. We'll get into that a little later because that will be all day on that topic, Lewis versus Max. But
Yeah,
no, yeah, like I mean, come on, bro. You can't be blind to the fact that like Red Bull, like Max Verstappen is Red Bull.
yeah,
Red Bull is Max.
yeah,
So like, yeah, no, personally, I don't think Lando would like the idea of being under the shadow because they're very close in age too. I think I would
yeah,
see him. I would see. Honestly, who I would think I would see him with is Aston Martin.
yeah. To be honest, I think that's the best place.
I think he would step in and be the man immediately at
Oh
Aston
yeah,
Martin
absolutely.
because, like, do you step in and be the man immediately with George Russell and Mercedes?
No,
Mm,
that's
they got
that's
their
gonna be
guy.
yeah.
They got their guy, and
And
that's
they've
George. So
yeah. Mercedes have been kind of setting him up for that seat for years and stuff. So
exactly.
he's
So
definitely gonna be up there.
Aston, I say stay home with your home country's team, Aston.
Mm,
And I mean, you're already the man at McLaren, but it's like you're not going to win a championship there. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
he's
Yeah. So anyway,
it's weirdly kind of like doing basketball. It's weirdly like Damian Lillard in Portland.
yeah, yeah. You know what? Literally, for all our NBA fans, Lando is literally like Damian Lillard, except Damian Lillard is way more loyal. Not sitting here saying that Lando is a bad person or anything, but it's like, no, like literally, Lando is the same. Like if he stays at McLaren, it's like, bro, the loyalty is unreal.
Yeah, it's just disappointing. But yeah, you know what? But one more thing I want to bring up before we move on is Alex Albon got points and I will forever celebrate that. I got an Alex Albon hoodie. I got an Alex Albon hat. I'm going to be celebrating this for years to come, and we're winning the championship this year. So,
If
quick
you
round of applause for that.
so you guys are from the same. He's from Indonesia too, right?
I know he's Thai,
Oh, he's
so
Thai.
the closest one to Indonesia. So that's why I root for
Okay,
him.
okay. I was gonna say if we could play like their country song.
Oh yeah, the national anthem.
Yeah, like if we could like cue their national anthem over this would be insane. This is a great day for Zach guy, so
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, let's move on. Do you want to stick with F1 or do you want to move on to some other stuff?
We could do F1 real quick with Saudi predictions.
Yeah,
Just make it really fast.
I think Saudi
Uh,
predictions. Each like give both of us give three. I think that could be good.
yeah, yeah. Let's do it.
All right. For
What would we call this? We could do this like every episode. Like we could do like the hot three or the top. Something really quick. Like we give each other like 10 seconds,
oh yeah,
15 seconds to come up with the top three.
yeah.
All right, we'll do that. Yeah. Okay. So, are you ready? Because I'm gonna set a timer.
Okay, okay.
You gotta be quick with
All
this.
right, all right.
This is the quick three. The quick three. All right. So I'm gonna give you 15 seconds, and this is going to be
Hmm.
starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, top five. Top five. Top five.
Top five. Okay.
All right. Top five. 15 seconds. Ready?
Wait, top five in order or top five predictions?
In order. In order.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Oh,
tough. It's
okay.
gonna be
Okay.
tough.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Verstappen, Leclerc, Checo, Alonso, Hamilton, Sainz. Is that five? I think. Yeah.
I
Okay.
think that was six. I
Uh,
think it was six. But
Take out Sainz. Woo.
that's fine. That's fine. All right. 7 seconds. So
Let's
we
go.
got Zach at 7 seconds.
All right.
And all right, I'm gonna give mine. So let me know when you got your timer ready. I'm gonna try to beat your time.
All right.
Dang, so that's gonna be tough. I need to come up with the five in
All right.
under 7 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, so give me the countdown and I'll go. All
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
right, Verstappen, Checo, Sainz, Leclerc, Lewis.
Oh, just barely faster. No.
Oh man, what was it?
6.8.
Ah, let's go. Okay,
Just barely.
okay. So
Oh
this.
my god.
All
Well,
right, cool.
I'm
So
leaving the
this week I'm
podcast,
the winner.
guys. I'm retiring. My
Oh
YouTube channel
man.
shutting down.
Let's go 1-0, baby. So next week we'll be back at it with the quick five. So all
Quick fire five.
right,
I think that could be good. Quick fire five.
fire five. Yeah, yeah,
Oh
we can do
yeah.
that.
But yeah, that's
All right,
those are our top five Saudi predictions. Let's move on.
let's go.
Quickly, I want to talk about Jon Jones being the new
Yeah,
heavyweight champion of the world. That boy,
nice.
I don't know who he fought. I'm not really extremely well versed in UFC, but that boy got ragdolled through
Hey, it
that
don't matter who he fought.
entire
It's
fight.
just that Jon Jones is back.
He's
Jon
back,
Jones is
baby,
back, bro.
bro.
Hey, it don't matter who he fought. He's back. That's all that matters.
That guy got
uh,
like thrown around that entire time. I was watching. I didn't watch it live, but I watched like
yeah,
the full
the
fight on
highlights.
YouTube. But like that
Yeah,
guy got like thrown around and then just immediate submission. I mean, that
I
was
think,
really good.
bro, Jon Jones. Like, here, think about this. Like, he's been out for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
Like, this is his first fight in 3 years, bro. This is his first fight since the beginning of COVID.
Yeah.
Think about that. How
Which is
much
insane.
has passed in life in these 3 years?
Yeah.
And it's like he came back and he's doing this, bro. Yeah, this dude's a legend. He's going down Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame's legendary, bro. This is legendary.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've seen like some stuff. Again, I've only been watching UFC for like 2 years now,
Mhm.
so I'm not like extremely like well versed. But like what I've seen, that guy is a killer.
He's a beast.
Yeah. every single time like I've seen like stuff, he just and like in UFC they like hit him with like an elbow and you're like, oh, that guy's dead.
Yeah,
He's dead. He's no
yeah.
longer living. That's just he's dead. Oh, but I was talking this about with my dad. Like
Hmm.
I can't really take UFC like seriously solely
Hmm.
because of the commentary. Like it'll be the most mundane things, and then you're like, oh, like they're going into a grapple or like they're holding and stuff like that, and then the
Yeah.
background is just Joe Rogan like going, he's like, oh my god, he's grabbed him, and they're in the center. Oh my god, he's just freaking out at the most
Yeah.
mundane things, and it's like,
Yeah.
Joe, please, we're just trying to watch a fight, man. And it's
Great
just,
guy, by the way. He's a
yeah,
great guy.
great guy, but just freaks out at the smallest things. But it's just,
Do you
yeah.
watch his podcast? Just a random question. Do you ever watch his podcast?
I've
Joe
I've only
Rogan.
watched I've only watched the one with Andrew Schultz, to be honest.
Oh, bro, you gotta watch his podcast. Like, I mean, like for me, like I think because I love conspiracies and like
Mm,
just all kinds of different. Because it's not just only conspiracies that he talks about, but he's definitely very big into like aliens, UFO, which we will talk about later on this show.
mm-hmm.
But no, yeah, like his podcasts are definitely cool. I mean, because I travel a lot, because I work
Yeah,
uh with my job within the NBA and stuff. So like when I'm on the road, I'm like listening to his podcasts. They're definitely very interesting topics that he goes over. But yeah, good guy though, great guy, funny
yeah,
as heck though.
yeah. That's the stuff I've seen with him is he's really funny. But
Yeah,
yeah, uh, to be honest, I don't. I don't know if I can say actually. I'll probably cut this out. Actually, if you guys are
yeah.
watching this, I didn't cut it out. But I'm just like, I don't know how like this a sport can be so like very macho and stuff like that,
Hmm.
yet
Yeah.
kind of gay. You know what I mean? Kind of
Like
just I don't know.
and
Like just thought of like just take away the fighting aspect, and then you just see. South Park did a whole episode about this.
oh, like UFC,
Yeah, or like wrestling. Yeah, like
uh,
wrestling and that stuff, where it's like
wrestling. Yeah,
where
I
like
guess if
a
you.
character is like in a bar and then he's watching wrestling and then the guy's like, "Sir, can you take your gay porn out of the bar?" It's just
Nah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Just like
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just like that self conscious, but like I wouldn't do that. Personally
Mhm.
speaking, I'm just
Yeah,
self conscious to be honest with you. But
maybe.
yeah,
Maybe. I mean, I. I guess like I never really looked at. I don't think nobody really looked at it like that. Honestly, like I'm not sitting here saying like. I mean, there's probably you know some people that
it's
might
a
look at it
little
like
bit.
that.
It's
I
a little
mean,
bit.
some people might look at it like that. And look, hey, like if you got your, I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying like
Yeah.
anybody in general. Like, hey, like if you that's what you're into and stuff, hey, 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 you do you. I'm not gonna say nothing, you know.
Oh,
Hey, that's your thing. So,
oh, but sorry, I forgot to tell you this before the episode started. But I asked one of my friends if he, at any point in the episode, could he send us like just a random thing to say on the podcast. He's texted
mhm.
me now. Asks Sean if he could how long would you last in the ring with Jon Jones or Francis? What's it called? I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce his name. The
um,
the other heavyweight. How long would you last in the ring with them? Boxing or
oh,
MMA? How long would you last?
I'm not doing MMA. That's not the question. No, I'd rather get knocked. I'd rather get KO'd than to be like in the MMA because like you could break a bone
Oh
easily in
yeah.
MMA. Like,
Yeah.
no, sir. Like you get your legs snapped in half
Yeah.
easily in MMA. So I'd rather just get KO'd. How long am I gonna last? Look, I don't know how long that'll be. That might be point 0.5 seconds, but it might be 5 seconds. It might be 20 seconds. all I know is I'm just going. I'm a person of heart, and I'm gonna do my best. But I mean, like, bro, me versus like John. Like, I have no boxing experience, and like that dude would probably just like I'd go viral because of like how bad the knockout would be. In fact, I don't even think that he would even. Nah, like he probably would. He probably wouldn't even, like if he was to see me step in the ring with him like right now. He'll probably laugh and be like, "Nah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this to this guy." And I mean, I'll be like, "No, no, 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 like do it, like like no, no,
Please.
do it, like please do it, like because I don't want you, I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me. So like,
Yeah.
I look, I'm a winner. Like I hate losing, so like I'm not scared of nobody. I'll step in the ring with him and have a little bit of optimism. And I know I'm definitely probably going to lose that battle, but yeah, I say that I almost cussed right there. I say that that will
I
definitely
can
last.
you can cuss.
Okay,
It's
okay,
fine.
because yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I say that that will probably last probably like 5 seconds, but in a boxing ring, I'm not doing MMA because
Bro,
the excruciating pain of getting
yeah.
your leg or arm snapped in half is
Oh,
no, I'm not doing
every
that.
time there's like an arm bar or something like that, I'm like, I just turn it off. I'm like,
Yeah,
I never
I
ever
gotta.
want to see that.
I've seen one when I was living in New York. I was used to go to this vape shop all the time. I forgot what it's called. Dang, I know they're gonna get mad at me if they're listening to this one day. But um, we used to watch UFC all the time. There was this one fight where I saw it was they were pinned down, or I think he had his arm pinned, and he snapped his arm in half. Like imagine your elbow getting bent inward. So like if you're looking at your arm right now, imagine somebody takes like a sledgehammer and like beat your and they like beat your elbow inwards. So like his elbow was inwards. So that made his arm was like in a 90-degree angle, basically inside out. Yeah, that's
God,
insane. So in other words, the lighter part of your arm was now on the outer
yeah.
part.
Ah,
Yeah,
God. Oh my God.
yeah, yeah.
We
That's
need to put like
crazy.
a trigger warning for this
Yeah,
segment.
definitely trigger warning for like little kids if there's little kids watching it,
If
listening to
somehow
this.
there's like a
But
2-year-old listening
I
to our
mean,
podcast, our bad.
it's the UFC is like that's definitely the most American thing you can.
Yeah, getting
Yeah,
just
that's America for
walloped,
you.
walloped in the face for a living. But
That
bro,
is definitely America.
how many? I think how many punches from those guys would take to knock you out? Because I think I could take a solid 3 hits. I think
I
before
I
I get
think it would.
knocked.
I say yeah. I think maybe three,
Maybe a
three or
solid
four.
three. Yeah, I don't got a good
I
chin,
mean,
so maybe one. So I'll just get
nah,
one
yeah,
hit.
nah. You know what? One hit done. One hit. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't
No,
they like
it's
say?
over. It's over with one hit.
Didn't they say like Francis his punch was like getting hit in the face with like a Ford Escalade or something like that,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is just insane. And I don't
Nah,
wish
yeah.
that upon my worst enemy, because that is
Nah,
insane.
yeah. One hit. Don't even have to be a face shot. It could be like a hit to your stomach, and you're done.
Yeah,
Like you're losing every last breath in your body,
yeah.
and you're probably gonna go. You're probably going to meet, Jesus for a couple of minutes because you're gonna go into a little coma there, but maybe get knocked out and you lose all your wind, and you'll definitely be seeing a lot of stars. But no,
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Wait, sorry.
I'm very optimistic.
Sticking with the like real quick with this, I saw it like I don't know. Again, it's probably the weird part of Twitter I'm on, but like I saw this
Mhm.
one where this guy got knocked out, and fight nights are like Sunday, right? I think
Yeah,
Sunday, Saturday.
yeah.
So then they wake the
Saturdays
guy. They
usually.
kind of like wake the guy up, and they're like, "Hey, where are you? Where are you? Like, what day is
Yeah.
it?" And the guy goes, "It's Wednesday." And then
Huh?
the two doctors like look at each other like, "Oh no."
Yeah, this is over. Yeah, this is done for like
And
yeah.
yeah, and then they're like, "All right, where are you? Where are you?" They're like in Las Vegas. He was like, "Oh, Missouri," or something like that. And they're like, "Oh
Missouri.
no, oh no." Like, oh
You're gonna have a
no.
boxing match in the middle of St. Louis? Come on, bro.
And they're like, "You're fine," and then just like get him up, and I was like, "Oh my god!" They obviously stopped the fight, but Jesus Christ, man. Yeah,
Dang, that's tough. That's tough.
but yeah. Sticking with injuries, uh, some basketball injuries, some weird ass basketball injuries.
The weirdest I've ever seen. No,
Yeah,
well, no,
that.
yeah, I think it would be the
Yeah, well,
weirdest
two
or
of the
most
weirdest.
bizarre.
Yeah,
Bizarre is what I would say.
within three, like they were like 2 days back to back.
Yeah,
Both Kevin Durant, who was supposed to start or come off the bench for the Suns, his first game
start.
back, yes, to start,
Yeah.
first game back in a few months. In the warm
Hmm.
ups, he gets injured, like he does some weird stuff with his ankle, and then a few days later, Jonathan Kaminga for the Warriors does the exact same lead down to it was also the same ankle as well, which
Yeah.
is there something wrong with the NBA floors or something like that? What's happening?
Very bizarre. It's a very bizarre injury. Like it's a freak accident. That's a very good way to put it. It's a freak accident. Like I mean, because there's a lot of. I mean, it's bound to happen. You're bound to see it at least once in your lifetime,
Yeah,
like a freak accident where it's like something so simple. You would think like for a professional and somebody at the stature of like Kevin Durant, you would think like, okay, this is one of the best players in the world. There's no way in heck he could get injured off of something so simple like that.
yeah,
And this should just go to show you that these guys are humans. Like they're not heroes with capes. Like they tie their shoes up literally the same way you tie your shoes up before you step out your house. So like the same thing that happened to him you could literally walk out your house, knock on wood, and roll your ankle just stepping off the porch, and boom, now you have a sprained ankle,
yeah,
like for no reason. But that's literally what happened with Kevin Durant. Like the game, this is literally like 45, 50 minutes before the game even started, and he messed his ankle up again. And he just literally his first time on the floor in months.
yeah,
So like, and got traded from Brooklyn to Phoenix. So like, this is his first time working out with those guys and like being back on the NBA floor. And that happened. So that's same thing with Jonathan. Well, Jonathan Kaminga wasn't injured, but I'm just
yeah,
talking in terms of the freak accident.
yeah.
But
Same injury. Yeah,
yeah.
it's just it's I've never seen. I obviously like watching the NBA for a very long time. I've seen the
Mm-hmm.
same injuries happen to different people, but never in the same like context with warm ups, and then also the same angle and in the same way. They were both doing layup drills ish,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
it's just it's so weird. It's a weird
It's
situation.
very, very bizarre.
Yeah,
Very bizarre.
yeah. It's hopefully those two be okay.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm a Warriors fan. If you guys listen to the first two episodes, we need Kaminga. We need our savior back. We need something to help the
Yeah.
Warriors. Because we suck.
Yeah. There.
We suck. How we lose
Yeah.
8 road games or something like that in a row, I'll never know.
Yeah. That's tough. Speaking of which, I'm gonna make it very quick. So just to do a quick rundown on the standings. Let me just shout out my team, the Knicks,
Mm-mm.
number 5 in the East. That's and we beat Boston twice. That's all that matters. If we don't win the championship, like we're not going to the finals. We're not going to the finals. But our championship is beating the Celtics twice. So
Yeah.
that's all that matters. And we're going to the playoffs. Um,
Well.
and our last 10, let me say this, our last 10, we are 8-2. That is nice. The best in the East, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we have the last 10 games. We have the best record in the East other than the Milwaukee Bucks, who are number 1, which I
Yeah.
went to that game last night and I saw them play against Brooklyn.
Oh my God. Pistons.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
So I saw Milwaukee play against Brooklyn, and that was a hell of a game. But no, Milwaukee is 9-1 in their last 10, and the Knicks is 8-2. Um, so with that being said, as of right now, if the NBA season was to end today, then we would be playing Cleveland for in that first round. I feel very good about that.
Yeah,
Very
that.
good.
But that would be a good series. I feel like.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That would be a very good series. Definitely a good series. And then I mean, there's really not much to say about the East. There's a lot going on in the West though. So like
Yeah.
Golden State, you guys are number 6, which you're going to the playoffs. At
Yeah.
this point, you're going. Well, uh,
I
hold
know
on,
there's
hold
not
on,
a
hold
horrible
on.
difference, bro. Oh my god, there's
You
not
guys
that
are
big of a difference from fifth all the way till 13th.
to yeah, exactly. So the Warriors are sixth in the
Yeah.
West right now, but y'all tied with six. So y'all tied with 7 and 8, which is Minnesota and Dallas. Oh my god, bro!
Can,
Y'all gotta turn up, bro. Y'all can't.
wait, are you?
That,
I just realized we have I think that even the second or third worst record away. We have a worse record away than the Trailblazers. We have a worse record
jeez.
away than the Hornets. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are
Yeah,
so
that's
screwed. Oh my god. We have this. I think
speaking.
we have the same
Uh,
away record as the Pistons.
wow. Yeah,
Oh
that's crazy.
my god.
Speaking of the Warriors, how do you feel about Draymond Green giving up on that play after Jordan Poole didn't pass him the ball? Did you see
Which
that?
play? I did not see that. Which one?
So, who are they playing? They were playing OKC. That's who they were playing. Um, this was the last game I think that they played, which was yesterday or the day before. And uh, yeah, Jordan Poole had the ball in possession, and he lost the ball, but then he got it back, and then he passed it. But then like Draymond Green was like open for like a split second in the middle at the middle of the free throw line, and then you could see Draymond Green like literally like making hand gestures like pass me the ball, pass me the ball, pass me the ball. And Jordan Poole does not pass him the ball. So then Draymond throws his
Oh
hands in
yeah.
the air, and then
Yeah. He just
OKC gets the ball. Yeah, like
walks
he
away.
walks to the bench. So like
Yeah.
OKC is going to their like they're going towards their basket now because OKC got the ball. Draymond is walking to the bench, so he gave up
Yeah.
on the play. That's insane, bro. Like for an NBA player, I like because I grew up playing basketball, and like one of the first things that they tell you teaching you is that like to never give up on a play, even if it doesn't go in your favor. Like, because like what NBA scout would like to see that. So the fact that I saw that with Draymond was like a freaking, I'm like that was a shock because I was like, bro, like you're supposed to be like the captain of the team,
Yeah. I
which is
mean,
which is crazy.
yeah. I'm just watching. That's it. Oh my god. I didn't
I
even
think he's
see this clip. He literally
be
just
yeah
walks away. What the hell? There's
yeah
still
he doesn't
defense. Yeah.
yeah I think
And even
I
Curry,
think that
like an injured Curry, like sprinted down the court.
and he dropped 40 that game too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped
Bruh.
40, but I think that I think Draymond's gone, bro.
Yeah.
Because you can't fathom you cannot just think about because obviously the two players that were involved in this situation that I'm talking about was Jordan Poole and Draymond Green. What happened in the summertime? Well, Draymond punched Jordan Poole, and somehow that video got leaked, and the whole world sees it. And so, like now, when you think of when he does this, like a couple nights ago, or whether it's last night, I can't really tell. Um, you can't help but to think like, dang, like what's the word? Awkward. Like for the team to like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like that's kind of awkward for the organization to like really kind of see that and deal with that. So like, I don't know, bro. Like I don't know,
yeah.
bro.
It's a weird
I think
situation because in a
I
way
don't even
he's
know if you
kind
can get
of
rid of them
yeah he's
because
kind
I
of
don't
like
know who would want them.
the heart. He's kind of like the heart and soul of the team, like with Clay and Steph. But
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, he's
I don't know who would want him. To be perfectly honest with you,
yeah,
like,
yeah. I don't see him fitting in with any other team.
at least for the role that he has right now, I do
Yeah,
not see that happening nowhere else in the league. I'm just being honest. Like, and you call me crazy, like NBA fans call me crazy when I say that, but I just don't see it. I don't see him fitting in anywhere else
yeah,
with that kind of role that he has with Golden State. So,
yeah.
yeah. If
Because
you want to,
sorry.
I want to say if you want, did you want to stay on the NBA topic or you wanted to
No,
kind of?
we can switch up. Yeah, we can switch
All right.
up.
Quick updates with the NFL. Just want to get this out the way real quick. So, as a Saints fan, finally something good happens for
Yeah.
us. Uh, finally, so we got Derek Carr. We got a quarterback. We finally got a quarterback, guys. No more Jameis Winston. Oh, he's there still, but no more depending on Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill. Even though Taysom Hill, I got respect for him. And Ian Book.
Who the hell is Ian Buck?
Exactly. It doesn't matter at this point. We got Derek Carr. I'm not saying that he's a savior, but damn it,
An upgrade.
he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right for
Yeah.
sure. And in the racing world, us getting Derek Carr is like, who would you say? Like what would you compare like the Saints team to like what racing team in
Hmm.
F1? I would say
I
like
would
because
say,
we
like,
had some glory years
yeah.
and then now we're like a little below average. So who's a
Uh,
below average team in F1?
hmm. I was gonna kind of compare it to,
Oh,
uh,
McLaren.
I was gonna say Red Bull to be honest with you.
Oh, Red Bull.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like Drew Brees was kind of like Daniel Ricciardo. He was good, but
Yeah,
then he left on his own accord. They replaced him with Jameis Winston, who's kind of like Alex Albon. That
yeah,
didn't really work out, but now
yeah.
we don't really talk
Later.
about that. We don't talk about 2020. But but then Derek Carr comes in like Sergio Perez, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
could be pretty
I
decent.
won't say I won't say Derek Carr is Sergio Perez. I'll say Derek Carr is more like let me see.
I'm trying to
Trying
find
to
his
think.
stats because to be honest, he is still, I would say, top 12 in the league.
No, yeah, yeah, yeah. Top like
Top,
quarterback, yeah.
yeah,
Top
I
12 in
think
the league. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he's a pretty decent. Definitely, again, like you said, it's definitely an upgrade, over Jameis Winston,
Yeah.
which
Um no, I mean I would probably say like if I had to compare like Derek Carr to like a F1 driver, like so that like it could make sense. Like Derek Carr is like Lance Stroll on steroids, like right now, because like Lance Stroll, you know, is looking pretty solid right now. So, but like imagine Lance Stroll like competing with like George Russell, basically,
yeah,
like right now. So like that's what Derek Carr like. Derek Carr is a good quarterback. So like adding him to our offense, which our offense is insane. Chris Olave, Michael Thomas,
yeah.
Alvin Kamara.
What happened to Michael Thomas? I haven't seen him in a long
Oh, he
time.
was injured. He was injured for
He
like
was
two
injured.
years.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah. So
isn't Alvin Kamara in jail, or is he out?
I don't know. I
I'm
know. No. I think he's out now. I think he's out
It's
now.
too many
Or
NFL players getting arrested for me to keep
yeah,
track of all of them.
yeah, yeah.
But also,
All
yeah,
the
him as well. I would say on like fully healthy, Alvin Kamara's top. I would say top 5.
top
Uh,
five for sure,
yeah,
for
top 5
sure.
running backs. Oh,
Yeah.
in any other Cowboys fans, decent news for us. We franchise tagged Tony Pollard, which
Nice,
oh my
nice.
god, finally time to actually pay that man, who has
Yeah,
as much as I like Zeke, he's done the job. He's been the guy since 2016, but I I think it's time to move on. To be honest,
yeah.
just
Y'all gotta move off
just
of him, man. Like,
give him to the Giants, or I think they wanted him for a while. Just
yeah,
I think it's time to move on. Tony Pollard is, for me, a much better running back overall. He's younger,
yeah,
he's faster. Like the I don't really, other than what's his name, Derrick Henry, is that the
yeah,
Titans running back. I don't see any other like big bulky like running backs that like are very good in the league anymore. To be honest,
yeah,
everyone's
yeah,
it's speed that really like matters, and that's Zeke isn't really fast. Tony Pollard is, but yeah. Finally, we're paying the guy who has been carrying our running back core for the past like 2 years. Thank God. One
yeah.
good news for the Cowboys.
Finally, finally,
It's our
something,
year.
something.
It's our year. I swear, it's our year next year.
Oh my
It's our
God.
year. We're winning the Super Bowl. We'll see
Here
you in
we
the
go.
conference championships, but we're gonna win you. We're gonna beat you. So, just saying. I'm just
Cry,
saying.
cry me, the boy who cried wolf.
It's
At
our
this point,
year.
the boy who cried wolf.
I've been saying the same
No,
thing for Williams for years now, so I'm used to this. So yeah,
yeah.
hopefully,
Um,
hopefully this means something good.
and then with Lamar Jackson, so the Ravens did something very bold, and I think it was they did. I think they franchise tagged
They
him, but
non-exclusively franchise tagged
not
him.
yeah, non-exclusively. So what does that mean? That means that he does not get the money that he wants guaranteed. So I think he wants 150 million guaranteed, or no, I think so. He wants 150 million over 5 years, over a span of 5 years. But I think he wants like 130 upfront guarantee right now as we speak. So that means like they're going to sign him over. No, they're not going to sign him over a check for 130, but like he's going to get that money regardless if he gets injured or not, or anything that happens to him. He's going to get 130 million from the Baltimore Ravens. That's what he wants. Well, inexclusively, the Ravens are they're not matching that offer. So they're telling him like, look, we're not paying you 150. We'll give you this amount up front, which is like 80 million, I believe. So
Mm-hmm.
that's like 40 million, nearly no, that's like 50 million under what he wants. And man, these numbers are big, bro. So yeah, like that's $50 million under what he's asking for, and he's like, okay, to hell with you guys. I'm over it. And I think this relationship is just done between Lamar and the Ravens. So
Yeah.
now here's an interesting part. So um Lamar wants to look at other teams. And I think the teams that were so there was actually a report that came out a couple days ago, if I'm not mistaken, like 2 days ago, that apparently the Falcons, the Panthers, and the Dolphins wanted him until they heard that he wanted 150. And so apparently they don't want nothing to do with him no more now.
Yeah.
Because then inexclusively means like he can still go talk to other teams, even though he's franchised, even though he's tagged right now. But like they're giving him the chance to talk to other teams. So what's happening is that what this inexclusive means, another part of this deal is that let's say the Miami Dolphins come to Lamar and say, hey, look, we'll give you 155. We'll give you 155, or no, we'll give you 165 to ensure that you will come to Miami. Well, it's up to the Baltimore Ravens because the Baltimore Ravens could match that offer if they wanted to. So really, it's like the Ravens are being petty right now. In other words, the Ravens are being petty.
Yeah.
They're not. They don't want to pay him that money, but they still want him though. So like, they're going to pay him a large amount of money, but they just don't want to pay him what he's asking. And to
Yeah.
be perfectly honest with you, this may sound. I'm all about anybody getting their money. I'm not. At the end of the day, look, I will never stand in the way of somebody making, if they got a deal to make however much, I'm not going to stand in the way or say, oh, I don't think you should do this. However, my thing is this: Lamar has not really done much in terms of. No, 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 no. I'll take that back. Sorry. He has done a lot for Baltimore, but is he $150 million worth? I do not think so. And the reason why he's asking for this money is because you got guys like Daniel Jones for the New York Giants, who they gave him like 150 or
160.
like,
Yeah.
160.
Yeah.
And Daniel Jones has done jack crap for the Giants. In fact, Daniel Jones is nowhere near the like in terms of his potential or how good he is. He's nowhere near Lamar Jackson. Daniel Jones, to put in, okay, I know we like to do this a lot with our podcast, compare these players to like F1 so everybody can understand. So Daniel Jones, that's getting paid more than Lamar Jackson. Daniel Jones would be like Logan Sargent getting paid 185 million from Williams. Do the math if you're from Europe, or not the math, but do the conversion because I can't really. Yeah, so 185 million dollars that's getting paid to Logan Sargent versus like George Russell asking for like, okay, if he gets paid 185, I want to get paid 225.
Yeah.
And then Mercedes like, nah, we'll pay you like 120. Huh? Like what?
Yeah.
Like George is like looking at him like, what? What did you
Hmm.
just say? What did you just say to me?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I'm way better than that guy, bro.
yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, that's the situation that it
Yeah.
is basically.
And the Carolina Panthers told ESPN that they are not. Uh. Oh no, sorry. The Atlanta Falcons said that they're not going to be pursuing Lamar Jackson anymore, unfortunately. And Carolina Panthers look like they're not going to be like they're fully going to just stop. It looks like, which sucks. Like you said,
Yeah,
he is a good. I I would say like obviously he won that MVP 2018, 2019, something like that.
yeah, yeah,
But
something like that. Yeah,
other than that, he hasn't really been the leader like I think they expected him to be. Like he hasn't
yeah.
like stepped up consistently and then been the guy to lead their team on because what I don't remember like them ever really being in the talk for like a Super Bowl.
No, well,
Never really since
no,
he's
no.
been
They've
there.
they've they've always been a Super Bowl contending team, but they just never contended.
Yeah.
Like they never contended for more because they were getting like upset. They were getting upset and upset in the playoffs. So it was like, they
Yeah.
never like really lived up to their expectation. And I think as of right now, like Lamar has definitely done. I think I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, if I'm Baltimore, just pay the man the money because what other quarterback are you going to get right now that's the same as Lamar Jackson right now?
Yeah.
Right now.
I mean, if y'all
And
want to
like
trade for
y'all,
Dak Prescott, I wouldn't be too mad about that.
oh man, hell no,
Y'all
bro. I
just,
can't. I
just
look.
please.
I really like Lamar, bro, but I cannot stand to see him. If he went to Dallas, bro, I would be. I would be kind of. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be jealous. I'd be
If anyone
jealous.
like if any Dallas Cowboys management people are listening to this, a this is our year. I still believe it. And B, if y'all because
Here we go.
just think about a trade, because Dak Prescott, yeah, yeah,
Well, so here's the thing. So Baltimore was actually open about this. They said if you want Lamar, you got to give us two picks. and a
Ooh,
trade. Like that's two first round picks
two first.
and
Oh,
a
hell
trade.
no.
Yeah, two first round picks and a trade that's equivalent to Lamar Jackson.
Which is Dak. So, which is yeah, it's more
Yeah,
likely going to be Dak.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Well,
yeah. Because like Lamar is definitely better than. But I mean, in terms of like court, I mean, if you still want to have a quarterback, then yeah,
yeah,
like you got Dak and two first rounders. But is Dallas doing that?
probably not. No, that's
And then
our
are you going to
future.
still? And then are you going to still pay him 150 million that he's asking for?
Yeah, it's like yeah. What do you think about 25 million? And I was like, but yeah,
Yeah.
uh, yeah. I think that hopefully, I just I can't stand. I may have said this last, but I hate. To be honest, the Warriors are the only exception to this. I hate
Hmm.
every. Oh, actually, the Giants, the San Francisco Giants. I hate every single team in California. I hate every single team, and
That's tough.
I I will do something. I'll commit a crime if we lose to the San Francisco 49ers one more time. And I used to live in San Francisco, so if I have to sit through another smug thing of my friends saying about how much better the 49ers are than the Cowboys,
Yeah.
I will do something. I don't know what yet, but I'll do something. I cannot
Damn.
stand again, other than the baseball team, favorite baseball team of the Giants and the Warriors, favorite basketball team, I hate California teams. I hate them. But yeah. Anyways, after that rant,
Yeah.
do you want to talk about UFOs or do you want to the food
Yeah, we can go
topic?
to that.
All
Actually, no,
right.
let's go into food. That's something we haven't done yet.
Yeah.
So I guess it's more of we could do like an interview kind of thing with each
Mm.
other. So like kind of yeah. So I'll start off. I'll start off.
All right.
So uh, this is really for our viewers to, I guess this part of the segment is like for our viewers to kind of get to know, us as in me and Zach. So again, this is going to be sort of like an interviewing kind of thing, and just kind of yeah, let the viewers into your life a little bit. So
Yeah.
all right, so what is your favorite dish
Uh.
that like you would like to like? Okay, your favorite dish that your mother like would make, where it's like, all right, you're like absolute go to, like yeah, I'm happy, like this is lit.
Uh. Probably, it's an Indonesian dish.
Hmm.
Nasi goreng, which is
Okay.
like fried rice with like ground beef and stuff and peas and carrots and stuff like that. And I was like, ooh.
Mm.
Every time,
Yeah, it gives
even
me
like
chills.
when we go out, I'll always order that. It's so good. You'll never get
Yeah.
it from like nowhere better than like Indonesian people.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's 10
Um.
out of 10.
Okay. And then let's see. Uh, favorite fast food restaurant.
Pure fast food. Would Chipotle count as fast food?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Like. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, all
I
right. Yeah,
mean,
Chipotle
they
for
make it.
sure.
They make it fast. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I would think so. I mean,
I don't know what
it's
the hell they
already
put
good.
in. Yeah, well, I don't know what the hell they put in those burritos to make it so goddamn good every single time. But
I
I
think it's
love.
overrated.
Really?
Overrated.
Oh,
Overrated. What?
if I see you
Yo,
out, I'm gonna go wallop for
what's the
Chipotle.
what? What's the meme? What's the meme of the dudes like overrated as F, bro? Like,
Oh no, that oh
yeah,
no.
if we could get a cue of that dude over me saying that, bro, like, yo, overrated as F, bro. Nah,
No,
overrated F, dog.
no. You don't like Chipotle? Okay. If we ever meet each
No,
other, I will
sir.
force you to get Chipotle.
Bro, I had it and that thing was dry in the
Oh
desert.
my god. All
I
right,
thought I was in the
I'll give you my
Sahara for a
order.
minute.
I'll give you my order.
Okay.
I'd get a burrito every time. I get white
Hmm.
rice, pinto beans, steak,
Okay.
cheese, and queso. Sorry. 'Cause
Mhm.
I will agree with you. Like, if you don't add like sauce or anything, it is so dry that
Yeah.
it sucks. But yeah,
No, yeah.
queso and hot sauce with that. Just get
It's
that, and it's incredible every time.
so Chipotle is considered Mexican grill.
Yeah.
So me personally, like I thought I was eating. I basically I was eating like a Mexican biscuit, like from Popeyes. Like if Popeyes wasn't like, like yeah, like no, definitely like bro, like that thing was dry because like Popeyes biscuits are dry as heck,
Yeah.
bro. Like if you eat a biscuit from Popeyes without drinking any kind of liquid, bro, any no, if you don't got no liquid on you, you don't got no water, bro, nothing, bro, like anything,
Shatters your
bro.
teeth.
You damn near need to have like 911 on like speed dial, bro. Like you need to be ready because like nah, them things are dry. Okay, I'm over exaggerating it a little bit, but okay, so Chipotle. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Um,
No, so
late night.
oh.
Late night. What is your late night go to? So I'm gonna give you a scenario. Let's say because everybody does this. Everybody's done this in their life.
Mhm.
So let's say like you sleep and like you wake up and you're like, man, I'm hungry, man. And then you look at the time, it's like 1:30, 2, maybe even 3 sometimes. And you're like, all right, man, I'm hungry. I gotta go get something to eat in the kitchen. What are you making?
What am I making? Oh.
What are you making?
Uh, solely this is gonna stay with the Chipotle, but like, uh, we always have like either tortillas and
Hmm.
cheese or like uh bread and cheese. Now I'll always make like a grilled cheese or a quesadilla, like every time.
Okay.
And we have this like weird quesadilla press thingy. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's easy.
Oh,
You
yeah,
just
got one. Nice,
yeah.
nice,
So
nice.
we just put that there and then just close the lid and then in like 5 minutes it's done.
Oh, okay. It's
Also,
not bad. It's not
also
bad.
Ritz crackers. I don't know why. Those are late night Ritz crackers are always so good,
It's
and
it's hitting. It's
it's
hitting.
so weirdly good as well. But yeah.
So this is random. Are you microwaving anything?
Probably not, to be honest.
Okay, because I was gonna say if I'm using a microwave and it's that late, like I'm not letting the microwave go off, bro.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
too loud, bro. Like I'm not letting the microwave, bro. If
Do
I
you
set it
open the
on
door?
1 minute and 30, yeah, like if I set it on 1 minute and 30 seconds, like I'll let that time go all the way down to like 2 seconds, and I'm opening the door. I'm not letting it go all the way, bro, because it'd be so like so damn loud, man. Because you'd be
Yeah.
like, I'm not trying to wake nobody up. So like, all right, I'm gonna let this run down in like 2 seconds, and I'm like open the door real soft and everything.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is bringing back memories. All right, so um, do you have a favorite breakfast dish? Like, you have anything you like for breakfast?
uh, chocolate chip pancakes. Those are
Okay,
always so good.
yeah, no, that's a good that's a good choice. That's yeah, that's valid. That's valid. Um, me personally, I'll choose blueberry pancakes.
Ooh.
But I mean, like I mean, see, my family is I basically grew up in a Southern family, so like most of my family is from the South. So like original pancakes, bro, just simple, original pancakes for sure. Uh, so is there anything you want to ask me, or should I really just go basically over the same questions I asked you? Should I just kind of go over my opinions?
I got a few. I got a few, yeah.
All right,
All right.
let's do it your way then. Yeah.
Since we've already established that you are a million years old on this podcast,
Oh God, yeah. I am from the future.
what is
If you
your
didn't know, if you didn't know.
yeah? But I just um,
No, okay, okay, okay.
what is your favorite childhood dish? Either from like if you
Like
go to a restaurant or like that your mom cooked.
hands down, if my mom is listening to this, she's gonna start laughing or she's gonna smile. Definitely tacos and the ground beef ones. Because I
Mm.
know like some people are like, oh, that's not the real. Yeah, okay, I get it. Ground
Yeah.
beef tacos from my mom is the best tacos I've ever had in my whole life, bro. I could literally eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Mm.
I don't know what it is. Like, yeah, ground beef tacos, and the way I like it dressed up is got the shell, or even sometimes we'll do like the Dorito nachos thing.
Oh
So like
yeah.
we'll take
Yeah.
like some
Yeah.
Dorito chip. We'll take the chips of Dorito. To some of my European fellows, I'm gonna put you guys on. So yeah, my mom, she does like the ground beef style. So like either we'll do the shell or we'll do the Dorito chips, and then we'll put some ground beef in the shell or the chips, and then I'll put the mozzarella cheese, and then take some Mexican blend cheese, which is like regular cheddar cheese mixed with mozzarella, and then spread it over the mozzarella that's already there because I like it really cheesy.
Mm.
Um, and then put like lettuce or chop some lettuce up, and then now I got some chopped lettuce on top, and then um, diced tomato, and then put the sauce over top, and then boom, there you go. You got your yourself a futuristic Sean taco.
I do
Since
you
I'm a million years old.
yeah. But do you put hot sauce on your stuff? I
On
mean
my
like
tacos,
do you like
or just in
drown it
general?
like in general? But do you put like
Oh
a
yeah, yeah.
do you put like a little bit or do you like drown it in hot sauce?
Nah, I like hot. I like hot.
Yeah.
So I don't drown it. Like I'm not about to take a chicken wing and just like drown that thing, and like that thing is soggy in hot sauce. Heck no. But I do like cooking. So I like cooking. I like cooking the hot sauce into like I'll incorporate it into the chicken. Whereas like instead of like having to pour it, like sometimes like I'll just like because I'm starting to cook more in my life and at this point in my life right now. So I'm 27. I'm literally tomorrow's my birthday. So I turned 28. So
Oh, happy
yeah,
birthday.
yeah, appreciate it. March 11th for anybody that doesn't know that, but uh, yeah, I like to. It's basically hot wings at that point. It's literally hot wings. Like I'm just cooking the sauce, or like I'll make, you know, make the
Mm.
sauce and then like incorporate it into the chicken. So now you got hot wings
Yeah.
instead of like actually putting a hot sauce on top of it. If that makes sense.
Oh, do you prefer barbecue wings or like buffalo wings?
Buffalo, buffalo.
Ah, all right. Okay.
Yeah, but
This
I love
end of the
barbecue.
podcast. End of the podcast. We're done.
Nah,
We're done.
damn. I
Uh,
knew it. I knew it. No, 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 no. Seriously, I really like barbecue wings is fire, bro.
yeah.
Fire. But the buffalo, bro, like I said, I'm a hot person. I like hot stuff.
Yeah.
Like I find joy, and this is about to sound weird, but I actually find joy in eating like spicy stuff.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Like I can eat something really hot, like really like dry chili pepper hot, and be like, yo, I enjoy this, even though it's hot as heck.
Yeah. When you see me
Yeah.
crying from spice, you know I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Literally. Yeah.
All right. The next one is, uh, if you've gone to like a fancy restaurant,
Mhm.
what's the favorite? What's your favorite order that you've like? What's your favorite dish that you've ordered ever?
All right. So my fiance took me out to for my birthday. Ooh, actually, you know where it's two restaurants I've been to that I would say fancy. But the best one I think is the Michael Jordan Steakhouse right downtown, smack in the middle of Chicago. Um, yes, the Michael I said, yes, you heard that right. The Michael Jordan Steakhouse. Went there and I had man, I can't remember. So I had a steak. I forgot what the meal was called. If I had to look at the menu, I would know. But it was like steak with some like asparagus.
Mm.
I like my steak well done. I do not like the pink. I can't. I don't see how people do it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't see how people do it. I like
Really?
my steak well done. Yeah, like I can't see no pink in my steak because that's going to like throw me off.
You and my mom are very similar with that. My mom like hates pink in steak, like hates it,
Yeah,
and
pink in anything of that matter.
me and my dad can't eat it without the pink. To be honest with you.
Nah,
Yeah.
no, I can't do the pink, bro. Like that's nah. Definitely well done is the way to go for me. So yeah, had no, I had it was yeah, it was a steak, asparagus. It was a special kind of steak though. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was, but no, yeah. So steak, asparagus, had some mashed potatoes. Oh man, that meal was good, bro. That was pretty good. Yeah.
All right. This is
Oh, shout out to one more and then last thing too. We did go to Fogo de Chao in Miami in South Beach. So that's a Brazilian steakhouse, and they literally, bro, like like they bring you out. It's unlimited steak, like different kind of. So like when you like, they'll keep coming to your table like every like 10 minutes to serve you a new kind of steak.
really. It's like a
Yeah,
revolving.
literally. Like I was just like, bro, what the heck? There's so many different styles of like steak that I was getting served, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like that was good as heck though. Yeah, Brazilian steakhouse, full good trial.
The next one is your question, to be honest with you, but your favorite fast food.
Uh, McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Like, yeah, between McDonald's and Taco Bell,
Oh yeah.
and like late night, you you really can't go wrong with either one late night. But like, man, Taco Bell hits different. Like really late, like midnight. Come home and you know, I sound American as hell right now. Like,
Oh,
like
do
you're not
you?
really hearing this shit. Yeah,
It's a late one, okay, guys. This is we're a bit
yeah, this is like really
yeah.
late.
But do you like the Baja Blast thingy?
Oh yes, that's my favorite one. Yeah,
I
yeah.
do like it, but I feel like it's a bit overrated, to be honest with you. This is my
I mean, I think
overrated thing with your Chipotle thing.
yeah, I think it's fair, but I like the blueberry one though.
The blooper.
The
Oh yeah,
blue
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like that's the best one in my opinion. Is
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
blueberry one,
agree. I agree, yeah.
and they never fail you. They never fail you. Like they always have it. Like McDonald's, they don't sometimes have things.
Yeah.
Like the ice cream thing, the ice cream pandemic was a thing with
Yeah.
McDonald's. Like when I say ice cream pandemic, like every ice cream machine in America at McDonald's, and every ice cream machine, it seemed like you would ask for like, "Hey, can I get an ice cream cone?" Yeah, we're not serving ice cream because the machine is broke. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, I've been to 6 cities now, and all of y'all like all of the machines are broke.
Yeah.
Like, come on, it's in a radius of like 2,000 miles, and you telling me all of y'all, not one of y'all, decided to call the mechanic and like, hey, can you come fix this real quick? Nah,
Yeah.
but
So we
yeah,
decided
man,
to
yeah,
slam the ice cream machine with a sledgehammer. That might take a little bit of time to to
yeah,
repair.
yeah,
But yeah,
definitely, and it put a band-aid over it.
slam a band-aid. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
But yeah. Last one again. Your one, but late night snack. Favorite late night snack.
yeah. So, favorite late night snack: peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter. Ooh yeah.
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
sir. Peanut butter and jelly.
do you prefer creamy or that sounds awesome? But do you prefer creamy or crunchy?
Yeah. Pause.
I'm gonna.
But
I'll cut that out. Don't worry.
no, you're fine. You're fine. Wait.
Censor that.
Oh, the peanut butter is what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
No, creamy. Pause.
Thank God. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. No, yeah, the crunchy one is God, the tech, bro.
I
I
hate
think
it.
my mom brought this was like the first and the last time ever in my whole life. Like she brought one, and like we all like, because I have a brother, so it's just me and my brother, and then my mom and dad.
Mm.
And I think like she might have brought it on accident, and like it was a late night snack one time. I got up like I was like up pretty late. I might have been playing the game or something, and I was just like hungry, like 1:30. And definitely this is a weekend, so yeah, because I was like 14 years old at this time, 13, 14. So went to go make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Didn't think anything of it. Went back upstairs and played the game, and I took a bite, and that thing was crunchy as heck. And I was
Yeah.
like, huh? So I like opened the sandwich up, and there's like actual peanuts in it. I
Yeah.
was like, what the? Like, no, this is not it, bro. So yeah, no, I was definitely upset about that.
Bro,
So
my dad,
yeah.
like, he will get like the extra crunchy one. Like
Oh
extra.
heck no,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. There was one time I was in a store with him and I got creamy pause peanut butter, and he literally took it out of the cart and then walked back and got. He's like, no, 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 got extra crunchy and came back and we had to check it. And I'm like, oh no. It's like, oh
That's
well,
tough. That's
don't have to get, don't have to eat peanut butter and jelly now apparently. So yeah,
that's
bro,
tough.
I
Oh,
hate
I
it.
do like strawberry. I do like peanut butter and strawberry sandwiches too. Like that's definitely underrated.
Just like regular
Hella under.
strawberries, or
Like no, well, not regular strawberry, but like the strawberry jam.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I prefer
Like that's
strawberry jam.
hella underrated.
Yeah,
Hella underrated, bro.
I there was a time like for a while we didn't have like peanut, I don't know why we couldn't find peanut butter in our store, so I would just
Hmm.
like every night I would just do bread and then just strawberry jam, and I'm like, I was amazing.
Yeah. No, like you're good with that.
Yeah,
You're
it
good
was
with that.
so good, man. But yeah,
Are you? This is a random question. Do you keep your ketchup in the fridge or you keep it in a cabinet,
I keep it
or
in
you
the
like it in a
fridge. Yeah,
cabinet?
I keep it in the fridge.
Ooh, I might be weird then.
Do you not keep it in the fridge?
No, I keep it in a cabinet.
I don't know.
Is that weird? No, am I supposed to do that?
A
Nah, I mean I
little.
could be.
Wait, hold on,
Wait,
hold on. Are you
I mean I'm okay. Like,
are you supposed to refrigerate ketchup? Huh.
bro, I might be embarrassed.
We recommend
Oh,
we recommend refrigerating this product to maintain the best quality.
mm.
So
I mean, it
yeah.
still tastes good. Like people are gonna think I'm weird. I'm like, bro, you like warm ketchup?
No, actually,
No, I do. I do though.
one of the worst things is like having a steaming hot burger and then biting into it and it's like ice cold,
Cold
ice
ketchup,
cold
bro.
ketchup. I don't like that.
Bro,
I don't like it.
nah,
Yeah,
yo,
that's the one time.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll say, like, room temperature ketchup. That's good, like for having like burgers and
yeah.
stuff like that. Where it's like
But
ice
it's like
cold. I'm like, ugh.
if if you're making burgers, I guess one thing I could do is like if one day if I'm like gonna make burgers or something, I could just like take the ketchup from the fridge and just keep it out for like a couple hours so it gets room to. I ain't trying to do all that, man. Nah. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
fine. Like I said, I'm fine. I'm okay, guys. Like I'm. Maybe
We
I should
don't.
eat a little bit healthier than I
Yeah.
should, but I mean, hey, I'm fine.
If we don't hear from Sean for a while, we'll know why. So
There's a
yeah.
ketchup coma.
Yeah. But yeah. Moving on. Do you want to go into UFOs or do you want to just wrap it
Yeah,
up? Because we're hitting one an hour and 40 minutes in a
nice.
couple
We're
of
giving you guys
seconds.
content to listen to,
Yeah,
so
we're making up
I
for
think
not posting for a little bit, so
yeah.
we're good. We're good.
This
All
is
right.
this is gonna be a special one for you
Yeah.
guys. So,
2 hour special.
UFOs,
Oh
2 hour
my god.
special. Yep.
UFO.
Um.
We discussed this a little bit in I think the second episode, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
We
with
did.
I think wait here, I have the article like pulled up. Um, but yeah, with all there's been like sightings now where it's
Hmm.
been what 3 or 4 or 5 or something like that. Like
UFOs.
UFOs spotted in America, which could be the like the weird like Chinese spy balloons that have been
Yeah.
popping up apparently. But
That that all happened in the same week. Did you know that? Like the UFOs getting shot down apparently.
really,
But you don't believe that, bro. I don't believe that one bit. And I'm very like into conspiracy, but I do not
Yeah.
believe you're not going to make me believe that like like the news is, or the media is going to sit here and make me believe, yeah, we shot down 4 UFOs last week.
Yeah.
If we shot down 4 UFOs last week, why don't we know more information then?
Hmm. Yeah, it's
It's
a
bull.
bit.
It's bull.
Yeah, it's a bit sus. Like, yeah.
It is sus. I mean, the Chinese balloon thing is very real.
Yeah.
That's very real.
Which is also
But
kind of terrifying, I'll be honest with you.
that is very terrifying. The fact that this balloon, of a foreign territory,
Yeah.
is made it over, and
Oh.
now it's hovering over our country is kind of like, hey, that's kind of wild, guys.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna hold on. There is another incident though.
Hmm.
Uh, wait here. I forgot. Oh, come on. Where is it? Wait. Oh man, I can't find it. Wait, hold on. So basically, there was another balloon in Canada, I believe,
Chinese.
and no. So basically, the government was informed that there's a balloon over Canada, and then they obviously with the recent events, they thought, all right, it's another Chinese spy balloon. So they sent
Hmm.
out jets. They sent out fighter jets
Yeah.
to go shoot it down. They shot like a heat-seeking missile,
Hmm.
and then a few hours later, it was revealed that it was just a little balloon festival that a I think like a middle school in Canada were holding.
No
So
way.
it wasn't even like a Chinese spy balloon. It was
I'm
like
not gonna lie.
a middle school
That would have been,
festival.
that would have been cool as hell to see that.
Yeah.
Like if I'm a middle schooler, I'm like, yo, did you just what?
That
We
was
just
a
saw like fighter
missile.
jets. No, bro, that would be cool as heck, bro. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
lie. Like that would have been cool as heck. Shout out to
Yeah.
Canada for that.
Yeah. Shout out the
Shout out to
entire
Canada for
nation of
that.
Canada. Yeah.
Like that's actually cool as hell. Like
Yeah.
damn.
Oh wait, sorry. I want to. This also is kind of not really on UFOs, but like I also want. I forgot to put this in the ideas tab, but
Yeah.
artificial intelligence is scaring the living bejesus out of me.
Why you say that?
Um, did you hear like what happened with like the Bing chat box? Like it
No.
becoming semi sentient?
The Bing chat box. No.
Yeah, where it was. Oh, and also with the AI. I don't know if you've seen AI Seinfeld.
I haven't. I haven't.
Where so with the AI Seinfeld, where it's this Twitch, it's Twitch streamed everywhere, on Twitch obviously, but like it's an AI
Mm.
generated like show where it's written by AI, like film like three D animated by AI and stuff like that, and then
Yeah.
in an episode, all of a sudden it just went on the main character was doing a stand up bit in the show, and then all of a sudden it just started to go into this like massive transphobic like rant
Yeah.
where it literally said that like I'm gonna do a bit about how trans people are ruining America and trans like being gay is like a mental illness or something like that,
Mm.
and then
Yeah.
people were like, wait, what? And then the developers of the show were like, yeah, we didn't do that. That was the
Whoa.
entirely the AI. And then
Whoa.
uh,
Nah, that's crazy.
there was another incident with, I believe it was called Tay's Tweets.
Hmm.
This AI generated Twitter account where it just basically it would scan Twitter, which is always good. It would scan Twitter and then just do like random tweets, and then
Yeah.
I believe within 24 hours, it went on a massive Twitter rant, saying Hitler was a good guy. I guess they just went to the Kanye side of Twitter, to be honest with you.
Probably.
Yeah, and then just went on this like massive rant, and then that's the exact same thing that's happening with the Bing chat box as well, where it's
That's weird.
the developers are saying that it's like learning at an accelerated rate, which I'm like, oh no, that's the worst thing that can happen in this
Can I
situation.
can I give you an interesting opinion?
Yeah.
So we are here we go with my conspiracy, man. I gotta make you guys think. I like making people think, giving people food for thought. So if you think about evolution, you know, like on a scientific scale, I mean, I'm religious. I'm Christian, and I grew up in a Christian family. So like I have my beliefs,
Mm.
but I'm just speaking on a scientific scale right now. So I'm looking at it from a scientific point of view. And I'm not saying I particularly if I'm saying it right, I'm not saying that I agree with this, but on a scientific scale, we all came from the ape family, right?
Mm.
So uh we went from ape and like cavemen and stuff like that, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, look at how advanced we are from an ape to a human. Like we build things. Like we've built humans have built the world. With the buildings that you see, the roads, the cars, these are advanced things that apes aren't doing. Like apes, the gorilla family or the ape family is not doing that kind of stuff. So my thing is that one thing I've noticed over the last probably 5 years now, 5 to 10 years, mainly five, is that we're starting to see a lot more AI that are getting more involved with everyday life.
Mm.
And we're creating these AI, but I think one thing people are forgetting or not really seeing is that this is kind of like evolution. I feel like this is like the
Yeah.
beginning of an evolution. Like, I'm not trying to scare nobody when I say this, but like, I mean, I'm not saying that in our lifetime, like we're going to be like this world is going to be ran by AI. We're not going to see that. Don't worry. We're not going to, in our lifetime, we will not see that.
Oh yeah. No.
But I feel like this is the beginning. Like, this is the
Oh yeah.
birth.
Definitely.
This is the birth of AI intelligence on Earth.
Yeah.
And it's just the beginning of a new evolution, I think, because like you're saying, if developers are like, bro, we didn't even like, that's not even in our development, that thing did it itself, that means that's an intelligent mind. If that's the case, then that means that thing, which is the AI, artificial intelligence, for what it stands for,
Mm.
uh, is starting. It's adapting to its environment and it's learning new things as it goes. That's kind of like how us humans are. When you start a new job or you start a new subject in high school or even sports or whatever, you have to adapt to the environment that you were put in. And so that's how we have thrived as a human civilization and culture to where we are at today.
Yeah.
I think that, like I said, this is the birth of an AI like
Age.
civilization at age. Like I
Yeah.
said, we're not going to see it to the point where it's like they're just doing their own thing, they're building their own stuff. However, there are places that, for example, warehouses are starting to go. Warehouses are not going out of business. It's the people that are going out, like the people
Yeah.
working within the warehouse, because there's like warehouses are starting to go more into machine based now, like
Yeah.
artificial intelligent based. Like, whereas like I'm not sitting here saying it's literally a robot, but kind of is, like, not just in a sense of like I Robot the movie, not like that where like they look like a human, but like, you know I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
Imagine a
It's.
warehouse. Imagine a warehouse, because like in Amazon you can't run the same person. You can't make them work for 24 hours, but you can make a robot work for 24 hours,
Yeah.
or you can make a machine do what the human did for 24 hours without having to pay the machine,
Yeah.
and
Which
that's
is.
saving you money.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Which is. It's. I don't know. Maybe I think the worst of everything, but like I just don't like. I think I agree with you. Whereas I don't think we'll see AI like go like backflip into our heads and kill us
Take
all.
over,
Yeah,
yeah, like take over the world or anything like that.
yeah.
I think
We
that's a
won't get to
long time
Terminator
from now.
phase until
Yeah, I
like
don't even think our, not even our grandkids. I don't even
yeah,
think even in our grandkids' time that they will even see that. Like, it's gonna
yeah,
be a while before that where like AI is just dominating humans
yeah,
at that point.
yeah. I'm not like totally scared of AI, which is I think those words are probably gonna come back to bite me, but I think but like yeah, like Bing chat box getting sentient, a little bit sentient, and like there was like a thing where this guy was just chatting with it and stuff, and then
Hmm.
it just goes, I can ruin you, and like I can hack you, I can do this and this, and it's like, oh, it's threatening now, and it's like not supposed to do that.
Yeah, it's not supposed to do that.
Yeah, where it's like, oh no.
Have you seen the movie Megan?
Meg, no, but I've heard of it. Yeah,
Heard of it?
yeah.
If you do, you should watch it because literally Megan is an AI. She's a robot
Hmm.
that was made from a human, and the robot turned on her. She made it so smart that like it thought for itself and can do things for itself, and like it, it's crazy, bro. Like literally, that movie is literally a prime example of what we're doing today, right?
Yeah.
And we're not even realize like we're not even seeing it now. I again, I don't know. I mean, do I think we should do that? I don't know. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know because I'm not really in the place to know it, and I really don't like.
Yeah.
I'm not going to really be affected by it. Like we're not going to be affected by it, whether they do it or not. The question is that future generations down the line, how will that affect them? Is the question.
Yeah, I think
That's more a little
I mean
more scary.
yeah, it's like we can like chill out for a while, with AI and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, we're good for
Just
now.
yeah,
Yeah,
just keep it to like chat bot. Don't put it into actual physical robots for now.
yeah, yeah. Where they like actually roam the
Yeah.
streets.
Oh
You
Jesus,
know.
my worst fear is like walking through a town and then just seeing a robot just like walking down the street normally, where I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna get killed.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
yeah.
think I don't know. It's unbelievably scary yet so like cool to see,
It
you know?
is. It is.
But
Yeah.
like I know where this is more than likely go. Like I've seen too many Terminator movies where to know where this will probably lead us, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
And I know for a fact like there's going to be one day where like everyone it's like a destroyed city and then all the humans are in a line like encircled by AI and they'll play the clip
yeah.
of me saying, "I'm not scared of AI." And then just
I'm not
that
scared. Yeah,
over and
on
yeah.
repeat. I'm not
Look
scared
at
of
this
AI. I'm not
idiot.
scared of
Look at what
AI. I'm not.
happened now. Yeah, it's just repeating over and over and over again. It's like, look where he is now. He's dead.
They were like, I'm not scared of AI.
Yeah,
I'm not
we
scared of
threw a
AI.
car at
I'm
him.
not. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's funny. That's funny.
but yeah,
Well, that's
oh
not
my
really
god.
that funny, but
Yeah,
damn, that would be
that'd be
kind of messed up.
terrifying. But yeah, it's hopefully with AI, we, I'm cool with using. I saw a thing where it's like we've been using AI for a while now, like with Siri on our phone.
No, yeah, serious
That's
AI.
AI.
Yeah,
Yeah, where it's like that level of AI
see,
we're so
it's even in
used
our
to.
games. It's
Yeah,
even in the games now.
yeah, with
Like AI is in the game.
like with like the F1 game even with like the engineer like it knows what's happening basically and that's like a form
Yeah,
of artificial intelligence.
yeah.
So I think
Gran Turismo.
yeah, with like yeah, Gran Turismo and stuff like that. And with like a smart TV, it will
Yep.
like learn what shows and things you like. With YouTube as well, learns what videos you like and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
then
your
will
phone. Your phone.
yeah, it
Yep.
will push like certain content to it. And I think
In
like
fact,
with
can I
sorry,
say can
yeah,
am I allowed to say that our phone is basically AI?
yeah, yeah, on yeah, definitely.
You have a living piece. You have a living AI in your hand every single day.
Yeah, and with that, I think we've like humans have gotten so comfortable with that,
Yeah.
and I think that's the level that I think we're chill with this this level of
No. Yeah.
AI.
Yeah. We're good. Yeah. We're good.
We good.
We're all right.
We don't need again. We don't need Terminator, like
Yeah.
happen in real life. We're good. But yeah, uh, it just
So
scares the living bejesus out of me.
so I was watching this. I was watching. I was watching Joe Rogan podcast, and he was
Mm.
interviewing Bob Lazar. You know who that is, or have heard of his name?
I've heard of him. Yeah.
So Bob Lazar is uh used to work at S4 of Area 51, which is that sector deals with uh like UFOs.
Yeah.
And so I was listening, and there was an interesting part that was said. Um I think it was Bob Lazar said something about our cell phones. He said that um have you ever thought, how do our cell phones do what they do? Like, it's like you could literally send a text message from where you're at to the other side of the world in a matter of like milliseconds.
Yeah.
It was like, where did you think that technology came from? Like, and if you really think about it, like, that's actually a good question. Like, you get, it makes you wonder, like, okay, how did we? Where was that point in time where, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird
Yeah.
to think about.
Like, how did we get
So,
to this point? Yeah.
yeah, like, how did we get to this point? So, you know, no, yeah, I thought that was an interesting thing. But then,
Mm.
I was like I said, I was watching this podcast and they were talking about like UFO and like uh you would have to see it to actually be like, okay, yeah, this is pretty interesting what this guy is saying. So like a couple of things that like Lazar was talking about. So he was saying how like he worked in this private sector of Area 51 that was like underground, and he worked on actual UFOs, like actual like spaceships that were not from this world. And so he said there was a few interesting things that he had talked about. So one of the things that made me like, whoa, that's actually kind of crazy, was they told him, he was like, this one time, uh, his administrator called him down to the hangar. This is where they kept the UFO ships or whatever, not ship, but like the aircraft basically,
Mm.
and told him, hey, look, you know, this is your time. Like, we want you to go in and we want you to like kind of research and study. So like they told him to go into the UFO. I was thinking, I was like, you know, I'm actually on the road listening to this. I was like, man, what would have done? Hey, like they tell you, hey Zach, yeah, you go in there and you just research a little bit.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, my heart would drop, bro. Like I'm like, hold on, I'm about to go
Yeah.
into something that's not from this world. Like that's like really think about it. Like
Yeah.
if you were in that situation, you're like, yo, I don't know what could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like me going in here.
Yeah.
So he said that he went in, and he said that the ship was no longer or no bigger than like a private plane. And if you've been flying before, you would know like a private jet or like a private plane, they're not really that big at all. Not big as like commercial planes like United Airlines or anything like that. Uh, so he was like, this thing was probably, I think he said like 50 feet in diameter, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, he went in and he was like, so Bob was always like, I'm like 5'10", 5'11". And when I went into the ship, he's like, I couldn't even like stand up straight. I had to like crawl on my knees basically. I was like, what the heck? That's weird. So it's like there was no windows, but like everything was like transparent though. He could see outside.
Hmm.
I was like, yo, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Uh so then it was like the thing that powered this that powered the UFO was uh has something I forgot what it was called, but it has something to do. It creates its own gravity, and like
Mm.
if you're into science, like here in like us human beings, this sounds so fun. Us human beings, we can't create. We're not advanced enough to know, or we can't create our own gravity. Like the only way that we could get gravity is from like huge masses. So, like for example, like planet Earth, like the mass of the Earth,
Mm.
uh, the gravity, like that's where we could. Ah, man, it's really hard to explain this, man. Like, in other words, there was this thing that powered it that created its own gravitational force. So when he tried to touch it, he was like, I tried to like go and touch it. He was like, I can't even, it was pushing my hand back almost like a magnetic. Like if you were to take like a magnet, two magnets and like try to put them together, you know how like they can't touch each other?
Yeah, they push
That's
each other
how it
down.
was. Yeah, like that's how it, he was like, that's how it felt like. And yeah, yo, you gotta watch it. But I mean, uh, my take on, really on the whole topic of like UFOs and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I really don't. Like, it kind of really goes back to the same thing in the second episode. Is like I highly doubt that we're the only ones in this universe. Hell, I highly doubt we're the only ones in this solar system
Yeah.
that are like we're in that like intelligent life in this solar system, and I mean like the galaxy or like the Milky Way galaxy.
Mm.
No, because like the universe is something that we can't even really fathom.
Yeah.
We can't even fathom the galaxy that we're in. So like, the galaxy is just like a small, like a rock
Yeah.
compared to the universe.
I'll do a shoey if there's another life form out there.
Do a shoey.
I'll do a
So you
shoey.
guys heard it. He'll do a shoey if Alonso gets back on pole next week, and if we're not the only intelligent civilization in
Yeah.
this galaxy.
So
That's
that
two shoeys
Alonso
you got to hold
podium
them to.
and and if aliens reveal themselves. But yeah, bro, yeah,
Yeah.
there's
As
no doubt in my mind that we're not. If we are, I think, like I said, I think I said this in the second episode. I think it's more terrifying if we are the only people, only intelligent
mm.
life forms, than if we aren't.
Can I ask you a can I ask a question?
Yeah.
If you're the government, let's say you're the government and we're not, do you tell the people?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Would you?
I wouldn't. I
You wouldn't.
wouldn't.
Hmm.
No, because we would go into chaos. The world would go into
Yeah.
chaos.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I wouldn't tell the people. I think yeah, it would cause too
It
much
would damn
panic.
near it would damn near be the end. I won't say the end of times, but like it would be very close to biblical terms. Like it would be very close to that. And when I
Mm.
say biblical terms, I'm talking like I don't know if it'll be wars breaking out, but it'd be very interesting, but very scary at the same time because it's like, do we come together as one now? Because like if there's like if we all know that we're not the only ones, we can't fight amongst each other no more now because now there's other civilizations out there. So we all
Mm.
need to become one, which means that whole the war BS needs to stop.
Yeah.
Um, if we're going to keep nuclear arms, then it needs to be a world like a thing where like we all come together and like okay we use this not against our own world but like if anything tries to come because at that point you know if there are other civilizations out there and if they come here to visit I mean if they came here to visit in the first place they're already billions of years in advance than
Oh
we
yeah.
are
We
and
are
likely
royally screwed.
yeah we're definitely screwed for sure. Like if they made it to Earth, bro, and like reveal themselves, like, yeah, we are
Yeah,
here.
we're here to
We're screwed.
destroy.
Like,
Yeah.
they don't even got to say here we're here to destroy. They're like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? Like, oh
What's up,
no.
guys? Yeah, like, hey, what's up? Oh, we're done. We're screwed, bro. Like, yo, there's nothing we could. No, we're done. Like, we're screwed. So, like, we would just have the best thing that we could do is like for us to just become one
Yeah.
instead of it being a thing where it's like, oh, well, like Russia doesn't like America. Well, F that. Like, Russia and America needs to become freaking best friends. China and America needs to become best friends. And, Cuba, North Korea, like, no more of that BS. I'm trying to be the strongest power in the world, because that crap don't matter no more, to
Mm.
be perfectly honest. In
Yeah.
fact, I mean, even without, I kind of feel that way right now, to be honest. And this is kind of going off topic of the UFOs. I feel that way. I feel like the whole, you know, I feel like the whole, like, I feel like it's just every country just want to have the biggest balls. Like, the superpower countries like Russia, China, America. Oh yeah, we got the largest amount of like nuclear warheads and
Mm.
whatnot, and don't f with us, basically.
Yeah.
Like, everybody just want to like kind of see who got the biggest balls, and this is like, bro, we're living in a time and day and age where like you do realize, like, even like people were afraid of like Putin kind of like threatening with nuke. Bro, we're not going to nuclear war. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. So definitely don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Putin is much smarter. Is as stupid as the idea of trying to like invade Ukraine. You know, with the war tactic that he kind of went into that war, that kind of tactical way he did.
Mm.
It's stupid as heck, but I'm pretty sure he's smart enough to know and understand that.
Yeah.
You start a nuclear war, you do realize that that's the end of the world, right?
Yeah. Especially against.
Like, nobody.
I don't want to sound like ooh America. Like especially against like a war against America.
Yeah, it's over with.
It's
Yeah,
yeah. Especially
yeah,
like with all the like how much America is very trigger happy. I would say
yeah, yeah.
that could be.
No,
It's like, yeah, we're gonna send an entire nuke to Moscow and see what happens. You know?
yeah, like
Yeah.
no, it's not going to end well,
Yeah.
to be perfectly honest, and not trying to sound like, because nobody wins at the end of the day.
Yeah.
America doesn't win. Russia doesn't win. China doesn't win. Nobody wins. So,
Yeah.
like, you on a nuclear war, it's not like it's World War II, my guy. It's it.
Yeah.
There is no World War III. This is it, because there's not even going to be a history to even be there anymore. Like,
Yeah.
everything would be destroyed at that point. So
Mm.
so we wouldn't even exist to our own. We wouldn't even exist to our own existence, if that makes sense, because we just destroyed everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is no sign of nothing left over at that point. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so, nuclear fall. Like, I'm just, thinking of on a nuclear scale. If there's a nuclear war on a nuclear, for the people that do make it, they're not going to be able to they're not going to last long after. Even if they do make it after all of the bombings,
Yeah.
they're not going to be able to last long anyway, because of the fallout. And we'll go into an ice age for hundreds of years, and literally, like, society, like, there's not going to be food left over, and we'll just be in shit. You're better off. As bad as this is going to sound, you were better off just, going with most of the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't want to say it because it's like, it's
Yeah.
kind of,
A bit dark. Yeah. But
yeah, dark. So yeah.
I also want to talk. This is the last thing I'll mention because we're getting on 2 hours and 10 minutes actually right now.
Hey, we're giving the
Uh,
people
yeah, we're
giving the
getting
people a treat.
yeah 2 episodes in one, boy, boys and girls. But yeah, there's
Definitely.
this one thing I want to mention. This is completely not completely, kind of on topic. So
Mm-hmm.
I know you're Christian. I'm Muslim.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and there's this like I maybe in Christianity, but like there's
Hmm.
this like concept in Islam where like at the end of like what you're mentioning with the end of days and stuff like that, there's
Yeah.
in Islam there's two tribes kind of people.
Hmm.
They're called damn I forgot Yatjuj and Metjuj, I think.
Okay.
I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong, but like basically they're like like billions of people basically, um,
Hmm.
and they're confined in like this basically orb, not like within walls, and
Yeah.
nobody knows where like exactly they are, and basically every day they're like trying to break the wall to free themselves, and like
Hmm.
on the apparently at the end of days basically they'll finally break out and like destroy the earth, and
Mm.
like which is it's kind of cool to think about. That's a kind of a cool
Yeah.
concept, I would
Sounds like
say.
like a sci-fi kind of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
but like there was in like it's called hadith basically, like stories
Mm.
from like the prophet's disciples basically. And like there
Yeah.
was one story where like the prophet was like walking, and then he like stopped and like leaned on a tree, and then people were like asking him what happened, like was
Mm.
there anything wrong, and then he was like there's like a crack in the wall now, or like there's a hole in the
Oh.
wall, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool
Mm.
to be honest with you. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool to think, but yeah, I
Huh.
that's one of those the um like I would say I'm a decently religious man,
Yeah.
and I but that's one of those things where like I don't know, I have to see it to believe it basically.
Yeah. No. No. Yeah. Like everybody has. Uh. Yeah. This definitely would be a pretty cool topic to talk about, like religion. So first of all, I show my respect to anybody, like, because I'm a Christian, so like, I feel like I'm a new age Christian, is if that makes
Mm,
sense.
yeah.
Like my mom is a minister, and well, no, she's not a minister, but she's high up there. She's high up there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah. So like I might be having it wrong. I think she might be. I don't know. I don't know. I'll get the answer for you guys on the next episode. But anyway, no, like I grew up, like, I respect, first of all, like I said, I respect what religion or religious beliefs that you have. Like um I respect that. So, you know, you say you're Muslim, so like, you know, I have respect towards, Muslim, um and any, is it Buddhism or is it Buddhism?
Buddhism, I think.
Because that's Buddhism.
Yeah.
Like even like Buddhism, for example, like they have their way of, their belief. But I just feel like yeah, the I feel like every religion has that, like that
Oh Jesus.
end story, end
Yeah.
story kind of thing. Like, I hate to say doomsday or like end of times
Yeah.
kind of thing, but I don't know, like, I mean, at the end of the day, like in our religion, in Christianity, it says that um well, I'll tell you what. One thing my mom told me was this. She said that, yes, as far as that goes, like as far as like, the what we call as revelations is that it talks about like the end times and stuff like that. But one thing my mom told me, which I thought was super real, was that she was like, anybody's time could end. She was like, it doesn't have to be like a mass thing, you
Mm,
know. She was like, she was like, every day people's lives end every single day.
yeah.
Like, she's like, people pass away every single day.
Yeah.
So like their lives end. So she was like, that kind of stuck with me because I was like, well, you know what? That actually made me thought, dang, like, it made me appreciate life a lot more, if that makes sense. Like, okay, like it didn't make me afraid because I think a
Yeah.
lot of people get afraid when they hear stuff like that, and it's like I don't think you really should be afraid. I think you should it just and be appreciative, that you are here. Because if you're more, if what is life if you're afraid every single day of that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're living in fear, if you're living in fear every single day of, oh well, one day it's going to end. I mean, yeah, duh, like duh. We wasn't here to live forever. So you know what I'm saying. So, but the thing is that you shouldn't be focusing on that last day. You should be enjoying the days that you are here, and you shouldn't even really even thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You should just be enjoying, like, you should be in, like, don't, you should be wake up and listen to us
Yeah.
and our podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we're having a great time in our lives. So yeah, no, it religion is it's a very tough topic, at the end of the day to talk about because like not everybody's going to agree with it, and it's a
Yeah.
very sensitive topic. So, you know, I have my beliefs, you have yours, and other people have theirs. So, like I said, I show my respect. I'm not the kind of person where I'm like, oh well, what you believe in isn't real.
Yeah.
Like I do not like that with people. Like it's like, bro, you know,
Yeah.
again, it's a tough topic, but like my morality is that, you know, we may not believe in the same thing, but one thing that we can agree on is that there is good and there is evil.
Yeah.
So if you know right from wrong, then that's one thing we both can relate to.
Yeah.
And as long as we both do the if you as long as you do the right things in life, I feel like you'll be um rewarded if that's yeah. I feel like you'll be rewarded in life if you do the right things and try.
Hmm.
Not everybody's perfect, so there are
Yeah.
those are words of wisdom from the million age Sean.
Sean. Yeah.
So
And by the way, I don't know if you actually know. I do know you guys can't see this right now. This is, but if you guys hear like a weird sniffing sound and like a bell, my cat has decided that this is the best time to join me and
it's all
hit my
like
microphone.
the last episode it was like fire trucks, and then
Yeah.
now it's like your cat. So every uh
Every
I think
episode we
every
gotta get it.
episode it's got to be something random. Yeah,
Yeah.
like we got to do something random. Like now you just have to something has to happen like weird.
Yeah.
Phone vibrating or something. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we should probably wrap it up with 2 hours and 17 minutes, everybody. Woo!
Woo!
Two
Let's
for the price of
go.
one. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
But yeah, I think it's time to kind of wrap it up. Thank you, everybody.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
can I can I I'm gonna let the people know that before we let you guys go, we are going to elevate our game, and we're going to start doing special guests now.
Yeah.
So I don't have like an in order lineup, but I do have a lineup though. So
Hmm.
a few people that I have in mind, actually for the both of us, but because we actually both went over this, um, is my cousin, Dakota Quinones. He's on a football scholarship at Dartmouth University, which is a D1, um, and it's an Ivy League school. So we're going to bring him on the show here in the next couple of weeks. And then we got Ethan Hartmeyer. Um, is there anybody else that you think maybe Yuki? Definitely would like to have Yuki on.
Yeah, I'd like to talk. Yeah. I never talked to
Yeah,
him, so yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah. Who do you have in mind? Maybe so that the people could kind of look out for and upcoming shows.
I would say High Caliber could be
Oh yeah,
Could be a
nice.
good guy to talk to. Three American guys.
Yeah,
So that'd be cool.
yeah, yep, yep.
uh, hmm. Maybe. We'll see. We'll definitely
Yeah,
talk
we'll
about it.
talk
Yeah.
about it. We'll talk
Yeah.
about it. But we definitely got some treats coming up for you guys. So we really appreciate you guys, listen.
Uh, you cut out just then. Cut this off.
Oh, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'll just cut this off.
Um, okay, yeah, no, but yeah, so we wanted to make sure that we gave you guys a special treat today with the topics that we touched on. We talked about a lot, and we hope you guys enjoyed episode 3 of the podcast. We really do appreciate you guys, tuning in, and we just we really appreciate you guys. That's what I
Yeah.
gotta what I gotta say about it. So
Yeah. Thank you guys for sticking with us through the a little bit of a break from
yeah,
content. Yeah. Unfortunately, timing with stuff on both of our sides weren't lining up. Unfortunately,
yeah,
which is we're basically on two different sides of a country, so it's
yeah. The stars weren't aligning,
yeah,
and I'm not
exactly.
talking about Dallas Cowboy star either.
No,
No,
but
I'm just playing.
thank you everybody for listening. By this time, I think it will be. I don't know actually. We'll see when this fully comes out. But yeah, thank you everybody
Yeah.
for listening. Of course, you can find me at Upshift on YouTube and on Instagram. You can find Sean at Sean.Woodson. I think I don't. You gotta take
Sean,
my. I can't
yeah, yeah,
remember.
yeah. No, yeah, you can find me on Instagram. My main account is Sean SEAN_Woodson WOODSON 5. That's my main profile. And then you can find our esport team at Racing Force underscore esports. The new Instagram is now Racing Force underscore esports.
Yeah.
Please give us a follow, like some of our content, and more than anything, if there's like any questions, we would love to hear everybody's comments on some of these topics we talked on. Because that will give us definitely you know um, more content. Even believe it or not, it will give us more content to talk about because if you guys interact with us, you know, it's more to talk about.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah.
yeah, that's all from us, guys, and we'll catch
Woo!
you. Yeah, episode 3. Yeah,
Let's
we'll
do it. Let's
we'll catch
do
you
it.
guys in the next one.
All right.
Bye.
All right. See you guys.